Corley is escorted by Riley Queen, Misty Brooks, Travis Brooks, Amber Brooks, Jennifer Stillwell, and Tyler Brooks. He resides in the Black Hill community. He's participated all 4 years in football, basketball, and baseball. His plans after high school include attending a 4-year college. Fondest athletic school memory, celebrating after beating Mountain Heritage. He would like to take this opportunity to thank his family, his friends, and coaches for pushing him to be the best player and person he can be. Most importantly, he'd like to thank God for blessing him with the ability to do what he loves to do the most. Ladies and gentlemen, Corey Stillwell. Next, number 5, Silas Stanberry. Silas is escorted tonight by his parents, Brian and Kelly Stanberry, and his little sisters, Piper and Paisley. He resides in the Deep Creek community. His high school accomplishments include maintaining a 4.0 higher GPA all 4 years. He's a member of the National Honor Society. He's chosen as marshal during his junior year. He received the Principal's Award during his junior year and received the Maroon Devil Award for football his junior year and the Tribal Merit Award each year. His plans after high school include attending UNC Chapel Hill and seek a medical degree in sports medicine. His fondest athletic memory is beating Mountain Heritage and listening to Coach McCarthy's pregame speeches. He would like to take this opportunity to thank the Lord for allowing him to play the game he loves. I'd like to thank his mom and dad for always supporting and encouraging him to be the best and always being there for him. Also his sisters for always being at all the games and sacrificing their time and support and watch him play. I'd like to thank all the teammates for being best brothers I could have and for giving me some of the great memories I'll never forget. Lastly, I'd like to thank his coaches for pushing him to be the best and helping to shape the person that he is today. Ladies and gentlemen, Silas Stanberry. Number 6, Zeke Glaspie. Zeke is escorted tonight by his mom and dad, his brother Josiah, and his brother Judah. He lives in the Kirklands Creek community. His accomplishments include being the 2024 track and field state champion, junior marshal for the class of 2025, member of the National Honor Society, varsity football team captain, Arby's Scholar Athlete of the Week, and Swain County High School student government president. His plans after high school include to attend a 4-year university. His fondest athletic memory is getting the game-sealing interception and us beating Mountain Heritage. He'd like to take this opportunity to thank his parents for all the time, effort, and support they have given to him, his older brother for inspiring him to become great, and my younger brother for encouraging him all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Zeke Glaspie. Number 10, Kobe Mashburn. Kobe is escorted tonight by his parents, Tara and Tina Rivera, his grandmother Pam, his sister Maddie, and brothers Mateos and Micah. They reside in the Birdtown community. His high school accomplishments include interning for the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians college experience, lettering in wrestling for 2 years as well as track, and being a regional qualifier in wrestling during his junior season. His plans after high school are to attend college. His fondest athletic high school memory is building a brotherhood. He would like to thank God, his coaches, his family, and his late mom, Stephanie Larch, for her endless love. Ladies and gentlemen, Kobe Mashburn. Number 14, John Stevenson. John is escorted tonight by his parents, Travis and Carla Stevenson, his siblings, Cody, Kiana, and Ace, his brother-in-law, Bryce, sister-in-law, Samantha, his niece, Rose, and his grandma, Jean Sellers. They reside in the Grassy Branch community. John's high school accomplishments include football for 3 years, baseball for 3 years, basketball for 4 years, and golf 1 year. He went to state for Skills USA, and he's the president of the Bible Club. He attends Mount Zion Baptist Church. His plans after school include to get a bachelor's degree at Western Carolina University. His fondest athletic high school memory is beating Mountain Heritage and listening to Coach McCarthy's pregame speeches. He would like to thank his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for letting him play the sports that he loves. I also want to thank my mom and dad for always pushing me to be the best player that I can. I also would like to thank all of my coaches and teammates for always being there for me. And last, I would love to thank Swain County for the best years of my life. Go Devils. John Stevenson. Number 16, Andrew Cody. Drew is escorted tonight by his parents, Devin and Amber, his sisters, Michaela, Caitlin, and Anna. They reside in Maple Springs. His high school accomplishments include being a JV conference champion, a sophomore year varsity basketball conference champs. He's played football all 4 years, played basketball all 4 years. He's been a part of the shooting team for 2 years and track and field for 1 year. After school, his plans include to attend a 4-year college where he can major in business and play football. His fondest athletic memory is beating Smoky Mountain in football this year because it was my first game back after season-ending injury against them last year. We'd like to thank God for all he has blessed him with. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Cody. Number 53, Trenton Jones. Trenton is escorted tonight by his mom, Letitia Moses, his dad, Walton Jones, stepdad, Chris Barker, stepmom, Christina Jones, grandma, Donna White, sister, Maddie Parker, and Allie Jones. They reside in the Needmore community. Trenton has participated in football, basketball, and baseball in his time at Swain. He plans after high school is to become a lineman. His fondest athletics memory is Drew Skaggs dancing to Dixieland Delight after we beat Mountain Heritage. He'd like to take this opportunity to thank God, his mom, his girlfriend, and the rest of my family for pushing me to be the best man I can be. Ladies and gentlemen, Trenton Jones. Number 55, Drew Skaggs. Drew is escorted tonight by his mom, Allison, and his dad, Ryan, his brother, Reed, and sister, Avery. They reside in the Deep Creek community. His high school accomplishments include all-conference and all-Western North Carolina lineman, selected for the 2025 East-West All-Star Game, selected as a graduation marshal as a junior for being top 5 in his class, was a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, and Bible Club. His plans after high school are to attend Wofford College and play football, where he will major in finance. His fondest athletic high school memory is playing alongside his lifelong best friends and making memories that will last a lifetime. He'd like to take this opportunity to thank God for allowing him to play the game that he loves, his family for always supporting him, and his coaches and teammates for pushing him to be the best that he can be. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Skaggs. Number 60, Hunter Williamson. 68, I'm sorry. Hunter is escorted tonight by his mom, Kristen, his grandpa, Roy, his nana, Lauren, his brother Brody, his sister Hazel, his uncle Josh, and Jake. They reside in the Tallulah community of Robbinsville. His high school accomplishments are passing all his classes and making lifelong memories. His plans after high school are to go straight into the workforce. His fondest athletic memories is going to FCA fall camp and making memories with his teammates. He'd like to thank his mom for being there through thick and thin, and his family who always has his back, and God because nothing would be possible without him. Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter Williams. And now our cheerleaders, senior cheerleading captain, Madeline Bird. Madeline lives in the Wolftown community. She's escorted by her parents, AJ and Casey Bird, sisters Mahalia, Mackenzie, and grandparents Robin Bird and Michael, as well as Jeanette Marceau. Her high school accomplishments include All-American cheerleader, Miss Elevation at Victory Baptist Church, honorable mention all conference and softball, academic award, tribal merit award. After high school, she plans on moving to Tennessee, possibly pursuing a degree as a birth to kindergarten or special needs teacher. Her fondest cheer memory is when Coach Carla stopped to get Starbucks before every game and made sure we never missed a meal. She would like to take this opportunity by saying a big thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because without him, I would not be where I am today. A huge thank you to my mom, because without you, I would not be the bright, shining light I am. And I'm so very grateful to have you as my mom. I wouldn't trade you for the world. Dad, thank you so much for being my protector, making me laugh, and of course, being my wallet for all the food Mackenzie and I eat. Thank you for always supporting me and helping me reach my biggest goals and dreams. I love you. To my sisters, Mahalia and Mackenzie Bird, thank you, girls, for being role models, my biggest cheerleaders, partners in crime, and for telling me to watch out for boys because they are dangerous. I love you, girls. To my Rara, Nana, and Pop Pop, thank you so much for supporting, encouraging, and pushing me to always do my best. I love you. To my fellow cheerleaders, thank you, girls, for making this year the best season yet. It's been an honor to be your captain. To my little freshman, Piper, continue to shine your light to the older girls because you have been an amazing cheerleader to work with. To my sophomores, you girls have been such a joy to work with and some of the funniest. To my juniors, thank you, girls, for stepping up and being very coachable. And to my senior girls, we made it. Thank you, girls, for walking alongside me all 4 years and making the best and most memorable memories together. I'm so excited to see what the future holds. I love you, girls, so much. And to my friends, thank you for being true and always loving me. Last, but certainly not least, my sweet Carla Ray, thank you so much for stepping up when no one else did. Without you, the cheer team wouldn't have happened. I love you, Carla. Ladies and gentlemen, Madeline Bird. Senior cheerleader Abigail Cutler. Abigail lives in Shoal Creek. She's escorted by her parents, Benjamin and Jennifer Cutler, siblings Dallin, Camden, and Brooke. Her high school accomplishments include NHS member. She received the Swain High School Academic Award for unweighted GPA higher than 3.5. She made the All-American cheerleading team and will perform at Walt Disney World for the Thanksgiving parade. She was varsity cheerleader all 4 years, vocal ensemble all 4 years. She starred as Paulette in Legally Blonde, Sandy in Grease, and Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, and will perform as the witch Into the Woods as a member of the International Thespian Society Troop 8849, song leader 23 through 26. Competed at the regional, state, and international level at the International Thespian Festival and scored excellent and superior at all levels. After high school, she plans to go to a 4-year university and major in musical theater and continue to perform on stage, hopefully one day a stage on Broadway. Her fondest cheer memory is getting ready in the dressing room before games when there's only a couple of other seniors in there, and I really get to be myself and sing my heart out. Abigail would like to thank the following people in her own words. My parents for being at every game, specifically my dad for being the biggest cheerleader for cheerleaders, and my mom for always supporting me through cheer. My entire family for helping me with every fundraiser. Coach Carla for making these last 2 years of cheer the best ones. And lastly, the seniors who have been cheering with me since 6th grade. I couldn't have done this without the support from all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Abigail Cutler. Next, senior Amber Hennett. Amber lives in the Birdtown community. She's escorted by her mom, Satin Tramper, and grandfather, Will Tramper. Her high school accomplishments include Student Council Class Rep, National Honor Society, Student Lighthouse Team, Stage Manager for the Wizard of Oz. Her plans after high school are to attend a 4-year university and major in nursing. Her fondest high school memory is AP Language with Miss Sip and telling her our weekend activities and gossip, and always going to McCarthy's room just to talk to him and gossip. She would like to thank the following people in her own words. My family and friends for everything they've done to help me. Also my work family and Anthony's for always being there for me and supporting me. And most importantly, my mom, who is my best friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Amber Hennett. Next up, Caitlin Kent. Caitlin lives in the Bryson City area. She's escorted by her mom, Whitney Kent, her sister, Chloe Kent, and brother, Trenton Kent. Her high school accomplishments include social media manager for National Honor Society. She's an NHS member of the Student Lighthouse Team, and homecoming court senior representative. She attends the Bryson City Church of God. Her plans are to attend a 4-year university and get a bachelor's degree and major in elementary education. Her fondest cheer memory was playing Cherokee during their sophomore year when all the lights went off and a helicopter flew down to deliver the ball at the Cherokee game. She'd like to thank the following people in her own words. I would like to thank my mom for always being my biggest supporter no matter what. Thank you to my dad for looking down on me and always loving me. I would also like to thank the cheer team for all of their friendships and unforgettable memories we made together. Lastly, I would like to thank Jesus for the opportunity to do something I love and be surrounded by people who love me. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin Kent. Senior cheerleader Abigail Jordan. Abigail lives in the Alarka community. She's escorted tonight by Mom Frida Jordan and Dad Robert Jordan, brother Abraham Jordan. Her high school accomplishments are being a part of theater all 4 years, cheerleading 3 years, a captain of cheerleading her senior year, member of the National Honor Society for 2 years, the Thespian Society for 1 year, and she was the secretary during her junior year in the Thespian Society. After high school, she plans to attend a 4-year university and pursue a career in nutrition and dietetics. Her fondest memories when the lights went out at the Cherokee game during her sophomore year. She would like to thank, in her own words, I would like to thank my parents, first of all, for always supporting me in everything I do. Thank you guys for always giving me to my practices, rehearsals, and making time for what I want to do, no matter what is going on in your own lives. Next, I would like to thank my boyfriend, Winter. Thank you so much for all you do for me and for caring for me always. Thank you for the flowers, gifts, text messages, and acts of kindness that you have provided me with. Your love has gotten me through this past year, and I know that I can lean on you for anything. Next, thank you to my brother for always making me laugh when something is bothering me. And thank you for all of the deep car ride conversations to and from school. Most importantly, I thank God for getting me through these 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Abigail Jordan. Next, Sophia Medford. Sophia lives in the Lower Alarco community. She's escorted tonight by her mother, Tabitha Hampton, her nana, Deborah Fairfield, her brother, Lincoln Hampton, and her sister, Julia Austin. Her high school accomplishments are varsity cheerleading all 4 years, soccer junior and senior year, varsity cheerleading captain, All-American cheerleader, UCA Little Miss Sunshine, AB Honor Roll, member of the National Honor Society, and high school scholars. After high school, her plans to either attend SEC to become a dental hygienist or go to SEC to get a transfer degree and go to Chapel Hill to receive a bachelor's degree in biology and then go to dental school. Her fondest cheer memory is going to eat as a team at the nursing home sophomore year, and everybody, especially Maddie Krause, would not stop crying. She would like to thank, in her own words, my coach Carla, who has made these past couple of years the best seasons of my whole life. My friends on the team that made me feel proud to be a Maroon Devil. I will never forget this team and how much every single person means to me. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ has been so good to me, and I'm so grateful for everything He's given me. My family that loves and cares for me. And of course, my mom, who's been there to support me no matter what. She is the definition of a role model and a godly woman. I know what I would ever do without her. She'll always be my rock and my best friend. I love you all dearly, and thank you for everything. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophia Medford. Madison Moon. Madison lives in the Franklin Grove community. She's escorted tonight by her stepsister Jaden Luquire, stepmother Amanda Jones, Heavenly Father Matthew Moon. High school accomplishments, homecoming court during her senior year, UCA freshman year, and getting accepted into college. She plans to go to SEC after high school and pursue cosmetology. Her fondest cheer memory is teaching the youth cheerleaders for youth night. She'd like to thank, in her own words, to my stepmom and stepsister for always being there when I needed it most, and my stepmom for treating me like her own daughter. I would like to thank my dad for watching down on me and knowing he's always supporting me through the ups and downs and watching me accomplish all my goals in life. I'd also like to thank the cheer team for the great memories and for creating sister bonds throughout my high school experience. I want to thank Mackenzie Bird, Addie Matthews, Abby Cutler for always keeping me safe in stunts and never letting me hit the ground. I love you guys. Lastly, I would like to thank Jesus for forgiving me my sins and allowing me to come to Him when I need Him the most. Ladies and gentlemen, Madison Moon. Faith Murray. Faith resides in the Painttown community. She's escorted by Leanne, her mother, Danielle, her stepmother, James, her brother, Kayla, her sister, John, her brother, and Elaine and Ann, her grandmothers. Her high school accomplishments include being a varsity football cheerleading captain, being a varsity basketball cheerleading captain, a UCA All-American cheerleader. She competed competitively in cheerleading as a freshman. She's a National Honor Society Vice President, Skills USA, HOSA, Student Lighthouse Team, Junior Homecoming Court Representative, and Academic Award winner. Her plans after high school are to attend Western Carolina University and get her bachelor's in nursing. After college, she wants to become a pediatric nurse, then get married and start a family. Her fondest cheer memory is making the UCA All-American cheer team with Sophia and Abby C. and getting to go to Disney World with my teammates in November. She would like to thank, in her own words, thank you to God for allowing me to do what I love and for guiding me during my high school career. Thanks to my family for always being there to support me and love me, especially my sister Kaylee, who is my best friend. Thanks to Sophia and Kiki for always making good memories with me inside and outside of cheer. I'd also like to say thank you to Justin for his unconditional love and support. I love you all. Ladies and gentlemen, Faith Murray. And now please remain standing remove your hats and all talking and other distractions cease as we pay tribute to this great nation of ours with the playing of our national anthem.
Okay, you guys there? Ready to go live? Yeah, give me a second. Actually, talk into it. Did that do it? Okay, all right. You good, Rod? Okay, stand by. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, you're live.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Maroon Devil Network, home of Maroon Devil Athletics. It's myself tonight, Cody White, alongside me with Coach Rod White, my dad, and we've got a special guest up here with us, Bill Jenkins. He's up here with us. He's going to watch the game with us here tonight. But we're here tonight getting ready for kickoff as the Swain County High School Maroon Devils get ready to face off against the Bulldogs from Murphy.
Ooh, Lord.
Yeah,
we've been waiting on this one, too.
We've been waiting on this one, and you know, we certainly have stuff for Murphy. We certainly have the capabilities of beating Murphy. It's just whether or not we're going to be able to stay disciplined to deal with the wing tee offense. It's Murphy's bread and butter and has been for years and years.
Yeah, and you know, this time of the year, you know, I'm glad it's come back to the fact that we're playing Murphy the last game of the regular season through the rotation of the scheduling and all that other stuff because it's a nice night. It's cool here tonight, and the rain has ceased to fall on us since sometime early this morning. So the field should be in pretty good shape. It doesn't look in bad shape, and I thought it would be brown as it usually is by the Bermuda grass, but it's still green.
Playing Murphy last game of the season on green grass. Gotta love it.
Yeah, you gotta love it. So, but yeah, it's Murphy week, and you know, it's a special time. Anytime, I mean, over the years, it's like we were talking about earlier, you and I. There was many years where it came down to this game right here to see who was going to be the conference champion every year.
It did for 20 out of 25 years. I mean, it was always going to be, you know, who's going to be conference champion came down between the Maroon Devils and the Bulldogs. And tonight it's going to be interesting because Murphy beat Robbinsville. We lost to Robbinsville. If we can beat Murphy, we put ourselves in one of those predicaments. Now, we're not in the same division as Robbinsville. They're 1A, we're 2A, but that'll put us in a position to have better playoff advantage and RPI in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. And right now it is all about that positioning for the playoffs. But it's a Murphy football game, and you want to throw everything you can at them. And it looks like Murphy has won the toss, I think. They did, but you're in a situation right now where you're going up against the people that you've been playing against for the last 3 years anyway.
Yeah, it's not going to be any surprise. You know who these guys are. You know the seniors for Murphy are the same kids you played against since sophomores, and you know I know that Murphy certainly has some athletes. They've got a good linebacking core. Middle linebacker flies around the field, makes a lot of tackles. And so we're going to see that. We're going to see them flying around making tackles. On defense, we're going to have to be disciplined. We're going to have to stay in our alleys, know how they run the wing tee. You've got to understand that wing tee offense of Murphy in order to be able to stop them. And so we'll see what the Maroon Devils have for them.
Yeah, anybody that's ever played here knows that's the key to it, is understanding that offense. I had to learn it when many years ago when Coach Gentry first arrived over there at Murphy. They got out of those I-back sets and split-back sets and went to this wing tee. And I've told people before and even mentioned it on the broadcast, I went and bought a book because I did not understand the wing tee offense. So I bought a book, and I still have it, that explains to you the blocking schemes, what they're called, and exactly what you're trying to accomplish. And that was the way for me to learn it as a defensive coach, kind of how to take some of that stuff away from them.
Yeah, and you know, it's not a complex offense, but it's one that if you are caught out of position, can be detrimental to you.
That's how it all got going back in the day when this thing became popular. Now, Murphy has diversified over the years. They have come out, you know, they're not afraid to get in the shotgun set. They're not afraid. They use a lot more motion than they used to with their offense. Just play sound defense, but understanding this offense is part of what makes you. And you know, you played against them. Once you understand it and you get kind of a feeling for what they're doing over there, it becomes kind of rhythmic. It gets in your head, and unless they do something completely out of character, you kind of figure out what they're doing.
Yeah, and on offense, I know that the big thing that looks like Maroon Devils are going to be receiving the ball first. One of the big things that we're going to have to do is establish some type of offense first, because one of the best things you can do for a wing tee offense is to establish an offense and keep the ball out of their hands.
Keep the ball out of their hands and make them struggle defensively.
So the best defense is a good offense against Murphy, and getting the ball, hang on to the football. We know it's going to be wet. The field, it's not in terrible condition, but it is certainly going to be damp out there.
Oh, it is. It's going to hold some water.
Hang on to the football and get positive yards.
Okay. Yeah, and as we line up right here, we're looking at some stuff. Murphy's got some special stuff they like to do with the kicking game, so we're showing them some special stuff up front with our return team.
And it looks like back deep we're going to have Caden Sawyer back deep. Looks like Corey Stillwell, as well as Evan Ball.
All three of them are deep.
So we're going to be deep, and we're going to be watching here. I don't know about Murphy's kicker, but he looks like he's got a decent foot on him in practice. So deep
line
kick.
Drive kick.
Taken by Caden. He's coming up. He's got an alley right there if it get in it.
Almost got in it.
Gets down to about the 22, 23-yard line for the Maroon Devils. So we'll take over 1st and 10 at our own 23-yard line. Coming out looking to establish. We don't have two of our running backs right now. It's no secret. Zeke Glaspie and
Silas Stansberry.
As well as Schuler.
Yeah, Colton Schuler, and a third one, a sophomore they've been using as running back, and his major role has been as a linebacker for us. And there'll be jumbling around some folks in there, especially at that linebacking core, to get it right. We're going to start out with the H-back into the boundary, 2 wide receivers. Quarterback's underneath, running back behind him. All right, make it turn into an I-back with some option look. Nowhere this time. Murphy's on the edge and beat us to the corner out there.
Loss of about 5, and that's a little bit different. It's not quite orbit, what we used to run, but it's close.
It's close to our orbit look. Carry there by number 15.
Lambert.
He'll be called on a lot tonight.
And we're probably just going to fill them out. We're going to see how quickly, again, like I said earlier.
Double H back this time. No split to this side. To the wide side of the field, counter double trap. Back the other way.
He gets open.
Loose. He's up the field.
Good job. Great run by Sawyer.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of that last week where we get the double H-backs, and we're taking both those H-backs, putting them to the backside. That way you don't have to pull so many linemen. And it keeps them linemen. Coach Jenkins over here, he'll be over here shaking his head in a minute because he kind of understands that concept. He likes that trap concept.
Well, and you're getting, lineman-sized folks as well as running back-sized folks up on the second LOS, the linebackers. When you can get those linebackers slowed down, you can do a lot.
Yeah, Murphy in their forefront, 2 linebackers. We're going motion to twins out here. Short pass out into the flat. Caught there. Looks like he's going to call a reception. Yeah, good by Lambert.
Yeah, gain of about
2.
Yeah, 1 or 2, depending on where they spot the ball. Yeah, gain of about 2, so bring up 2nd and 8.
Yeah,
running a lot of people on and off
them
the
in
field.
and out. That's good. That's good. That keeps them off balance. Going to look like we're going to run trips now to the wide side of the field, as you can see out there.
Got Coleman Green, a freshman, at the wide side.
Mm-hmm. Going to run a reverse, dump it back, pass. Deep upfield, underthrown.
Great job knocking it down.
Good job playing
defense
from the offensive standpoint. And that's Stillwell going up, realizing if he don't go up and slap that ball down, Murphy's got it intercepted back there. So Murphy fell into deep coverage right there and had it covered well. So we just got to keep doing stuff like this to keep them off balance. But it's going to bring up 3rd and about 8, Cody.
And we got, as you can tell on the field, it must still be a little damp out there. There's a lot of slipping and.
Yeah, you can see some of the divots coming up. That's a good sign that it's wet out there. H-back into the boundary with the tight end. 2 splits. Fake over the top. Man in the flat. Ball got tipped. Now it's intercepted. Yeah, it's tipped at the line of scrimmage or at the 2nd level. Couldn't tell who tipped it. It may have been tipped just right at the line of scrimmage, and the ball kind of sailed. Murphy ends up with the football. So they'll put them 1st and 10 on about the 36-yard line of Swain.
And I imagine, Coach Brookshire, I'm not in his head, but he's probably trying to open up and slow those linebackers down a little bit with us trying to establish throwing the football. But as wet as it is, we knew it was going to be a challenge to throw the football anyway.
Well, early in the ball game like this, you got to do something to kind of get their attention over there. All right, Murphy going to run out of a tight twin set.
This guard
double wing. Pulling them out up onto the edge. He's going to pick up maybe 5 or 6 yards. I can't read those numbers for flip.
It gained of about 8 right there, actually.
Yeah.
And one of the telltale signs is you'll be able to see it on the film is if you look at Murphy when they line up here, look at their line of scrimmage. One of the things that's going to be a telltale sign is you will see the guard, the guys next to the center, and the tackles just outside. Their head will be a little bit higher, like that top guard up there is back on his hands, so he's likely going to pull. And he
down block, turn back blocking for the passing game, up the middle of the seam and field, and caught down there about the 7-yard line.
And they're
got some flags down somewhere.
They're blowing the whistle like there's a flag, but I can't. Oh, he's standing at one.
Yeah, he's standing on top of one.
That's a dark flag. I couldn't see that thing.
Yeah, it was hard to see.
Probably a hold, I would imagine. That was in the area of holding.
Not on Murphy, not holding. One of our coaching points used to be, they're going to hold you.
Oh, no,
it's your job to get loose. Yeah, ineligible. Okay. So that means the tight end was covered up or somebody was up on the line of scrimmage that shouldn't have been.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 8 rather than 2nd and 2, back him up a little bit. And so Murphy comes back out again. And
double wing set. Fullback behind the quarterback.
This guard's up.
Motion.
Little isolation.
Inside isolation. Look. He bounces it outside. He's going to pick up.
Maybe about 4 or 5.
Yeah. 3rd down and about 4 now. Trying to get defensive linemen moving around up there.
We've got a player down, yeah. It looks more like and I think it may be a hip pointer is what they call it, getting hit on the hip.
Yeah, you take a face mask to your hip right behind that pad right there, and it can get your attention in a hurry.
It looks like Aiden Smiley. And we'll check back in just a minute. We'll let them tend to him on the field, and let's see. Yeah, we'll let them tend to him on the field, and we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back as soon as they can get him up and back on the sideline. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 8:40 left to go in the first quarter. Murphy has the ball, 3rd and about 4. Come together here. They like to run fullback trap on 3rd down. Gonna roll out and try to run a dump.
Oh, got to get backside. Nobody on the backside. Contained.
Just get up.
He's upfield. Yep. Looks like he may make it down to about the 6-yard line.
Yeah.
Just went out the backside. We had nobody containing on the backside, and Murphy likes to use that turn back blocking. That's just where they're going to turn their shoulders and give you an alley to rush in, but it's the wrong one.
Right.
That's what they do. They just open their shoulders up and invite you in, and if you take it, you're going to be in the wrong place.
So hopefully we'll learn from that, and know that we got to have contain on both sides.
Right. Now going to the true wing tee.
Fumble
on the
I
play.
think we got it.
Looks like we did.
I don't think the quarterback ever had it in his hand.
It never was in his hands. The center snapped that ball up there, and yeah.
So that's a great job. Now here's what we have to do. Momentum swing again.
Right.
Turnover. Use that momentum to our advantage, and then be able to just put something together on offense.
Yeah, a drive. We need to start driving the football.
Yeah, we need to start driving the football. Just take methodic plays and move down the field and get first downs. So as Swain comes out of the huddle now, we've got just in the H-back set, the standard H-back set, with Caden Sawyer in the backfield.
Murphy in the forefront. Up under, and he's met at the line of scrimmage there. Good defensive line play there by Murphy. We weren't able to get them all blocked, and they're doing a good job of playing on the line of scrimmage and not giving us anything up there. We got to keep working hard to try to knock a hole in there.
And that was looks like one of the linebackers coming up. Again, it's what Murphy's lived by in their last games, and in watching them play Robbinsville, it was their linebacking core that made the majority of the tackles.
Yeah. Oh, quick pitch out here.
To Caden.
Oh, nothing. They met us out here. They were there when we got there.
Again, one of the linebackers.
And we apologize, folks. It's very difficult to see those numbers.
It is,
with the reflection of this light.
And especially with Murphy, you got the yellow numbers and
on the white jerseys.
On the white jerseys.
And it's very, very difficult to see and spot them, what their numbers are.
Bring up 3rd and 15 for the Maroon Devils on their own 3-yard line. We've got to get something here to get out of the shadow of the goalposts.
All right, we got the double H backs now to the tight end side, into the boundary. Gonna run the trap.
And come off the end, backside, coming off the end.
Yeah, as soon as those H backs moved to go run the trap block, he came off the edge and caught us in the backfield from behind.
So that'll bring out the punt team. And let's see, Aiden Kirkland will be back to punt. And let's hope he can get a good punt off here.
Yeah, we got get enough folks on the field now. Yeah, just get a good snap. He's up a little high, but he pulls it down.
There we go. Get the punt off and let it go down the field.
Yeah.
Good.
Get a Swain County roll right there out to about the 40.
Yeah, at least get them out of the end zone.
Get them back away from that end zone. 5:58 left to play in the first quarter, folks, and still 0-0. And battling on the Swain County end of the field so far. We've not been able to put together a drive, and Murphy was underway with the drive and fumbled the ball down inside the 5-yard line.
So we'll come back and see Murphy go back to just some of the running game that they've established, but they're going to go in a shotgun formation and go into an empty backfield.
Motion that to empty. Still got the wing back. Quarterback sweep on the edge. He's out to the edge, and he's met out there.
Gain of about 4 or 5.
Like Trenton Jones fighting a reach block and making his way out there to make a tackle.
Bring up 2nd down and about 6.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of movement. They're trying to get us out of shape up front up there, trying to get some movement out of it. We're staying with a 5-man front right now as long as they're with those 2 wings like they are. Motion, fullback trap, nowhere.
Nowhere to go.
Trenton Jones again.
And that's a key play that Murphy's going to go to. They're going to try to lull you to sleep with pulling them guards way outside, and then handing the ball off on the inside and hoping that your linebackers and your defensive linemen are out of position.
Well, that was always even a third down play for them back in the day. It was a short fullback trap. They tried to catch you and thinking about pass coverage, and they'd just trap you on the inside and end up with a big play.
On the last third down, I believe they tried to run a little flood route out here, and I'd imagine they're probably going to try to do the same thing out of shotgun once again.
He's going up under, trying to maybe get us to jump.
And they jump. Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to razzle-dazzle us there a little bit, coming out of shotgun, going back up underneath the center, and that'll make it a little bit more distance for them. Still third down, 3rd and 10.
They'll probably change their play call here.
Yeah. They may try the flood route now that you were talking about, trying to get to either that or the seam route again, right up the hash marks on one side or the other. Out of the gun, they're going to go again. Twins out here towards the boundary. Wing back and tight end up. Wing back in motion.
Oh, he'd moved again, but they didn't call it. Yeah, they did. Okay, good. He saw it. He sure did. This left tackle or guard on our side jumped.
Yeah, they get in a rhythmic thing too. You know, they don't stop moving sometimes.
And if they get out of rhythm right there, if the quarterback does anything that gets out of his standard timing, they'll jump.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, you're at the last game of regular season. You've been with this quarterback for a lot of games at this point, and so
you get used
to that rhythm. I know when Scotty would walk up, I knew when he was fixing to snap a football before he did.
Yeah. Still with our 5-man front. Wing back out here to the wide side. Now here comes that rail route again up the seam.
Yeah, great job.
Right as he released it there by Trenton Jones. Trenton, 3 big plays from his left end position tonight. Boy, I'm telling you, he's playing.
And that's good. Get some momentum back. We stopped them, 3 and out, and bring up 4th down. And now it's our turn to receive a punt.
Yeah.
We've got Stillwell. There we go. We've got Drew Cody coordinating stuff even on defense back there, making sure he's got people covered, because I'm sure they watched the Robbinsville game and making sure everybody's covered.
Right.
Good punt.
Right to Drew.
Right to Drew.
Makes one miss. Makes 2 miss.
He can run.
Up on the edge up on the boundary.
Oh.
He's knocked out of bounds over here on the sidelines.
He's a tough kid. He's going to get right back up.
Yeah, he'll get up. He's fine. He's used to that.
Yeah, he's used to getting hits.
Yeah, just give him a minute and he'll get right back on page. All right, ball brings the ball out to about the 37 with 3:44 left to play in the first quarter, 0-0 still. Murphy will stay with their 4-man front. 2 linebackers inside, 2 outside. We're running out of the pistol set this time. Counter trap over the top.
Just couldn't get him blocked on the edge out here.
No, they're swarming the edges. Those linebackers are getting good outside linebacker play and inside linebacker play.
Yeah, again, it's their linebacking core. Unbelievable. They fly around the football. I mean, they certainly have the speed. They know what they're doing. They know the gaps to fill, and they're doing it.
Yeah, they can fill those alleys in a hurry. Well, when your team leads you in linebackers, your linebackers lead your team in tackles, you're getting somewhere.
Yeah. So it brings up 2nd and 9.
All right. Run the inside trap. Looked like that was Coleman Green.
Yeah, running into
freshman
traffic.
Running back, running into traffic right there at the edge. Bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 9.
And we're just making adjustments. I know against Murphy, you're not gonna bust huge plays right off the bat. You've got to see what they're doing, seeing what their adjustments are. How are they adjusting to your formations, and vice versa, and getting the right play call.
Yeah, because those linebackers on the inside, they're not going to be playing in the same place every time. They got defensive calls they're making. They're switching, flip-flopping strength calls. H back out over here to the boundary. 1-on-1 upfield.
Oh man. Had him open,
He
just
had
overthrown.
him and just overthrew him. That was Stillwell trying to catch up to that ball, and he just hung it up there for him, trying to get something broke loose there. So it'll bring up a punting situation for us with 4th and 9.
If Kirkland can do what he did last time, just get the ball down. Last time it was about 40-yard punt. If he does it here, pin him down about the 15-yard line. So he's just got to handle the ball, make sure the snap's good and everything, and just
He's got time, and he shanks it.
And he shanked it out.
Out to about the 48-yard line. Yeah, he had to turn around, run, and pick the ball up.
I think he was a little panicked that they'd be right on top of him, but they weren't running any kind of rush right there.
No,
so
they had a return
point,
set up.
Just get it and set up and punt it.
Punt it. But, we've had a little trouble with that snap during the season, off and on, and it looks like it come back and bit us again tonight.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Murphy, ball on Swain County 46-yard line.
Yeah. Playing on our end of the field most night. We're in a 5-man front. There's your wing tee set. There's a buck sweep off the edge. Jones was out there.
Man, we had it.
Yeah.
We had that covered. We had that covered for a loss. A great job by Jones getting up in there.
Yeah. Jones read the thing and took on both those blockers out there on the edge, and he cut. That's the thing Murphy does, though. They don't have to have much of a seam in that wing tee to get up in there.
It's just barely any at all.
All he does is stick his foot in the ground and jump through it. And you've got to have linebackers there, and you've got to have people filling those alleys.
I've watched them. You know, when I used to play, they'd turn nearly sideways, the running backs would, to get through a hole.
Yeah, to try to get up through there. All right,
way
on
outside.
the edge, yeah. They're on the
That's
edge
holding.
there. That's holding.
There we go. That'll
they
come
got
back.
us. Yeah.
That was a good call by the official there because that was certainly a hold.
Yeah, out here in the receiving corps, he ran his hand right around his waist and grabbed him. Yeah, and got caught.
We got to make sure that when they're running that, even though they don't have anybody split out here, somebody's got to be outside of this last guy. You can't get caught inside like that.
No, if you stick your head inside of them, they got you. And this will be, I think, a spot of the foul penalty right here. So that'll bring the ball back. We'll see.
Almost to the first down.
Yeah.
It'll bring it back. There
we go.
So bring up 2nd and about 7.
Yeah.
2nd and 8, 2nd and 7.
Yeah. Murphy has a wide side of the field towards their boundary over there, and these are some of the situations they really like. If they don't run the trap or they don't run the buck trap or sweep, they like that wide side of the field. They're set up for it right now. There's the buck sweep going all the way to the edge, same play they ran previously.
Yep.
And we got to get up in that inside alley right there. That's what we got to do because that's too easy right there. We made that too easy for them. So that's a Murphy first down with 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. We're going to be switching some folks in and out right here. Got Hornbuckle, I think, in there at linebacker. He's still in there. And switching some other folks in and out. All right, there's the fullback trap.
Bounced off his own player there.
Yeah, and it just it hits quick and hard and fast.
Yeah, that's what it's designed to do.
It is.
It's just be quick.
It's a blur when it comes through there.
So another first down for the Bulldogs. And that was Coleman Green, I believe, on the tackle coming up from the free safety position.
Yeah, giving Drew a bit of a spell back there.
Up. And we'll see. It's encroachment, so that'll be offsides on us.
Yeah. We moved when the motion man started to cross.
So that'll bring up 1st and 5 from the 15, or from the 14, I believe.
Yeah, you just can't let Murphy get in their rhythm. You got to find a way to keep them out of their rhythm, and running that buck trap, which it's basically they just trap the last man on the line of scrimmage and turn right up inside of him and turn it in. They got 2 offensive linemen pulling when they do it.
It looks like right now we're having a discussion on whether or not that might have been on Murphy.
Yeah. Because Murphy tackle might have moved.
So which way are we going to go? Okay.
No, that was it. They're going to stick with the original call,
Okay.
which is offsides on us, into the neutral zone.
And this line judge over here, Coach Holt's talking to him, he was trying to discuss it with him and said, I think you saw it too. That
Yeah.
Murphy, I believe, jumped as well. So, but nonetheless, bring up 1st and 5, ball on about the 14-yard line of the Maroon Devils.
This quarter's probably going to end before they get the snap off.
Yep.
And so that'll take us into the second quarter.
So as we wind up the first quarter, 0-0. Murphy begins the second quarter, 1st and 5, about on the Swain County 16-yard line. We'll take a quick break and be back with you just before the snap.
Yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be starting again at the 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs on the Swain County 14-yard line. 1st and 5. Yeah, 1st and 5. Sorry, not 1st and 10. 1st and 5 after the offside penalty. It looked like there was a little movement there. That's holding again. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he threw it from the back there. It was holding again. My goodness gracious, which they're known for. Those wide receivers and splits for Murphy are known to hold.
Well, they're going to grab you, and like I said earlier, back when through the years that we were coaching, it was something that you coached against. You can stand over here and holler holding all night long, and you hope the officials see it, and you warn the officials before the ball game. But most of the time, we spent a lot of time at practice learning how to fight.
How to break a hold.
How to get their hands off of you.
Yep. So that'll bring up 1st and 14 now.
Yeah.
So 1st and 14, 1st and 15 for Murphy.
Yeah, we got just the beginning of the second quarter right here. We've been playing on our side of the field all night long. So first, all right, going to the shotgun set, wing set, motion across, high snap over his head. All right, we got to keep him under there. Keep him under control. There you go, Drew Skaggs.
Atta boy.
Yeah, Drew just settled his feet down and waited. Just settled his feet down and waited. Big play. Big play.
If Big Drew gets his hands on you, that's it.
Yeah.
So good job, good.
So we both had bad snaps. Now, ours on the punt team, and now that one on Murphy on their offense out of the shotgun. Looks like Murphy's going to take a timeout right here. And they got to discuss stuff over. Coach Watson is upset. Now he's upset the official about something, and I'm not real sure what that is.
Well, we'll stay right here for just a moment since we just took a break, and I wanted to make an announcement real quick. That at the far end of the stadium towards the Swain County or the Maroon Devil Performance Center, between the Performance Center and the concession stand, there are 2 crates of pumpkins and apples. Those were donated on behalf of the folks of Edneyville. with a message that on behalf of the folks of Edneyville, we want to thank the generous people of Swain County. A special mention to Misty Jones and Heath Schuler for all their hard work and determination to bring us much-needed supplies in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. Thanks to y'all's generous support, we were able to distribute critical supplies and relief to the folks in need most in our time of need. Y'all had our backs, and we hope we're able to return the favor if ever needed. So those are free for the community. So if you're up here or coming around, there's 2 big wooden bins between the Performance Center and the concession stand, free apples and pumpkins. Folks of Edneyville.
All right. We come back out now. We're going to our 4-man front as they run the double wing set, trying to get them on to the edge here. And out here again, we got linebackers coming. We got Trenton Jones out here. All right, he's going to pick up a few yards, but that's going to make it 3rd down and about 30.
Yeah, I have 3rd and 31.
3rd and 31.
Now, you got to watch him here because you would think it's 31 yards. You got to watch something like a quarterback draw or a fullback trap, something that you wouldn't be ready for.
Right. And they've got a wide side of the field, and that's something you got to be conscious of. Is they're going to put the running back, twins out there, the wide side. They're going to run the double routes, seam routes.
Flood route,
and into the flat. He's going to be knocked out of bounds down there probably somewhere around the 28, 29-yard line.
Probably just, I don't know what their field goal kicker is capable of doing, and this is probably 4-down territory for them.
I would say it is. I can't see them doing anything different right here. They'll run their offense and try to get that 1st down. And they got a wide side of the field over here now. And that's something you always had to consider when playing against them. All right. You're going to put twins out here again. The wing is into the boundary with the tight end.
They're going to run the same thing.
Motion across. All right. Out route, seam route, up route, linebacker depth.
He's not going to get it.
He's not going to make the 1st down, but he's going to be
down to about the 14, where they started from.
Yeah, where they started from, so that'd make up 1st down for the Maroon Devils.
Yeah, Swain County takes over on downs on its own 14-yard line.
Yeah,
on 14-yard line. So we'll see if the Maroon Devils here can put something together on offense.
Yeah, if we get the ball out, we need to get the ball out to midfield. We
got to switch fields on.
Yeah, we got to get their back against the goal line, son. Murphy very quick on defense. Their movement is great. They get to the football in a hurry. Linebackers playing at about a 5-yard depth. Motion, quick pitch out here on the edge. It's going to be blown dead. We got movement on us.
False start on us.
Yeah. False start on the Maroon Devils. Somebody jumped out here. I wasn't real sure who it was. So that'll bring up 1st and 15. That'll put us down just inside the 10-yard line. Twins now over here into the Swain sidelines. 10 minutes and 11 seconds left to play in the 1st half.
Yeah, that penalty stopped the clock. So 1st and 15.
H-back in motion, across the formation, sets up, run the counter trap, back up in.
Got some room, get up in there.
Good running play. Gets out close to the beginning of the 1st down markers.
And it looked like he run into his own players there in a little bit of traffic. If he's able to break that and get up to that, past that 2nd level, because the linebackers are having to play downhill.
Right.
And by downhill, I mean, for those watching at home, at the snap of the ball, they're moving towards the line of scrimmage immediately.
That's why they line up so deep.
And so if you pass them, as we've said before, it's 2 trains or 2 ships passing in the night. Once you get by them, there's nobody else back there.
Yeah. Motion over the top. You can see the linebackers running downhill right there. If we can just get to the edge, they're trying to get up in the alleys and make the plays at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage.
Looks like I thought he was hurt there, but it looks like he just lost his shoe.
Yeah, he come out of he threw a tire right there. Okay, 3rd down and about 5, a long 5.
So we'll bring
9:08 left to play.
It's wet out there, and we're not able to to get any corners or anything like that. Everybody's slipping and sliding, so it's a little bit more difficult to establish your offense on that.
All right, double H backs to the tight end side. Counter back across, giving it to the second H back. Oh, man.
Yeah, the corner was able to come up right there and make a big play.
Yeah, corner just read the whole thing the whole way, came up, gathered himself up, and made the tackle. Fourth down.
So to bring up fourth down for the Maroon Devils as we're back in a punt situation again.
Okay. So that will put us, on about the 16, 17-yard line. Good snap this time.
A decent punt, gets it
punt
off.
Upfield. Takes a good Swain County roll past the 50-yard line.
Finally on Murphy's side of the field.
Yeah,
so
finally in Bulldog territory.
So Murphy will take over 1st and 10 on their own 44-yard line. So 1st and 10, Bulldogs are going to come back out, I'm sure, in the offense that we've seen them run. They're trying to establish a little bit of a passing game and have been somewhat successful with it with some of their seam routes that they've run. But I imagine they're going to come back to the wing tee and try to get something established on the ground, and here they are with it.
There they are with it, yeah. You can just read those offensive linemen from this point on.
And there they go stepping out.
Tackle trapping this time. They pulled the tackle instead of the guard and trapped for the fullback. And there you go. It happens fast.
Yeah, it happens very fast, and he don't have to have much room. Again, he's just running straight up the field.
Yeah, it's a straight line for him. He just one step over and up the field he goes. The clock will continue to run with 8 minutes left to play in the first half. That puts the ball down in Swain territory.
So in one play, they've gone back into Swain territory.
Yeah.
Back out, and not a wing tee offense, but it's the same.
It's a double wing. They turn it into a wing tee right there by running that type of look. Oh.
And gets outside, gain of about 8 on the play.
That'll stop the clock. 7:37 left to play. Second down.
Well, second about, so he gained about 6. I guess he stepped out of bounds a little before he fell there. So 2nd and 4.
Okay, we got to
come out in a nope, not a shotgun, double wing.
Double wing, quarterback's up under. All right, running the fullback trap again.
Got him stopped that time.
Yeah.
Gain of about, well, not completely stopped, but gain of about a yard maybe. So bring up 3rd and 3. It was a good job. We stayed at home there, read it, took on the trap. And we're right where we needed to be, and that's all it takes is one time out of position is where you get yourself in trouble.
That's all it takes with Murphy. With this offense, they're just looking for one player to make a mistake. It's one step in the wrong direction.
So this guard tackle on this side are
motion with the wing. Quarterback's over the top.
Oh, that's holding. My goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's tackled us out on the edge right there.
He had him underneath the face mask. I mean, I literally had him held underneath the chin.
Yeah.
So we'll certainly have to take that penalty, or that'll be a first down, but it'll back him up 10 more yards to bring up 3rd.
Be from the spot of the foul, so
bring up 3rd and about 6.
5 or 6, yeah.
We're out here guesstimating what it's going to be. So.
Yeah.
So, yes, 3rd and about 5. Yeah, 3rd and about 5 or 6.
All right, we'll stay with our 5-man front right here. 2 linebackers inside. 4 in the secondary.
Regular wing tee offense.
Making it look as regular as they can. There's the buck sweep.
Coming
up and
outside.
in. He comes
great
in.
Job
Good
by
job this
Jones.
time.
Jones and Hornbuckle.
Yes, sir. I'll tell you what, you can't play it much better than that. That's what it's supposed to look like the whole time. Now that's going to bring up 4th down, and
it's going to be 4-down territory again.
Yeah, they're trying to get on the board, and with 6 minutes, the under 6 minutes left to play when they snap the football.
Quarterback's not quarterback for Murphy, or I can't see if that's a quarterback or who that is. It's a wide receiver out here is limping pretty hard.
Yep.
One of their wing backs.
All right. Double wing set with the tight end.
He moved.
him out.
He moved.
Kicked out on the edge. Quarterback's going to try to keep it, get it upfield, trying to get to the first down marker.
Yeah.
And don't look like he's going to make it.
I don't
We
think he
tackle
made
him right
it.
there.
Yeah, I think
No.
he got back to the original line of scrimmage. But I will say they moved.
Yeah. They moved on the
that
edge
wing
out
back
there.
out there moved, and that's been something they've been doing all game, and I'm sure Coach Holt's going to let them know about that. But nonetheless, great job. Stopped them on fourth down. We've got to establish some offense here.
Yeah.
Maroon Devils have about 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in this half to try to get something established on offense.
Yeah, we got to generate some O some way, somehow.
A little bit different set. A shotgun.
Yeah, with 3 backs back there with him. Trying to run it. It's an isolation look, and we're just not getting it up in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll be 15.
Yeah, there should be 15 tacked onto that after the whistle blew.
And that will be from the line of scrimmage, I believe.
Yeah, it'll be a first down if it's a personal
it's an
foul.
automatic first down. So it's not something necessarily, wasn't third down or fourth down, but nonetheless, it gives us 15, from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Personal foul, 15 yards, and another automatic first down.
Yeah, when that whistle blows, if he's on the way to the ground, that's one thing. If you continue to run your feet and the whistle keeps blowing and blowing and blowing, and you keep trying to drive him to the ground, then you're going to get called for that. We're going to run with 2 splits now. Out of the pistol set, H back into the short side. Now we're going with the 2 backs in the backfield with the single tailback. It's isolation look again.
Gain of about 2 or 3 on the play.
2nd and 7 with 5 minutes left to play in the first half.
So 2nd and 7 for the Maroon Devils. Taking their time.
Yep. Trying to get the ball out to the 50-yard line. 17 seconds left to go on the play clock right here. See what we got going on right here. 10 seconds left to go. Double back, same look again. Tailback, it's like a pistol set with 2 backs in front of him. Faked the isolation, threw it up to Stillwell. Oh, broken up at the last second.
I overthrew him on the first one and underthrew him on that. If the same pass that he threw a minute ago, and Stillwell probably would have been able to run underneath that.
Right.
But, it was a good play. It was a good second down play. Try to get something downfield, but it brings up 3rd and 7 for the Maroon Devils.
What they were trying to do is get Stillwell out here one-on-one and get a ball up there for the, one of those 50-50 balls is what the college and the pro people try to call it. It's you throw it up there, and he got a 50% chance of getting it, but you also got a good chance of it being intercepted too. So, all right, same formation, motion out of the backfield now. He's going to look off the tailback. Oh, tried to throw it up to the tight end. Incomplete pass, bring up 4th down.
So bring up 4th down, and let's see if we can just get the ball down, get a good punt off, pin Murphy back as deep as we possibly can, and make them, chew up as much clock as they can, and pin them back there and see if we can't get better field position. We've been fighting, field position all night, being on our own.
And we don't have enough players on the field.
We got time, so just need the up back out there.
Okay, 4:20 left to play in the half. Snap up over his head again, and he's going to fall on it. Back to no,
Yep. So there.
Murphy falls on it.
So Murphy takes over on downs after a bad snap on the punt. In great field position on the 22-yard line for the Maroon Devils.
4:08 left to play in the half. Lord of mercy. I feel like we're shooting ourselves in the foot.
We are. Every time we've got an opportunity, it feels like that we can't capitalize, and not only can we not capitalize, that we're putting ourselves in a worse position than when we started.
Exactly. Murphy comes up in their wing tee set. All they're going to try to do is drive the football down, running the isolation.
Yep. Great job on the backside by number 56 right there. That will be Bentley Cody.
Yeah, closing down the line of scrimmage. Make that play on the tailback.
That's it, just closing down.
Murphy going to stay with their offense right here. They're trying to run this clock all the way down and try to punch it in before the half.
Because they get the ball back after the half.
Right. All right. Double wings, tight, motion.
We're going to roll out by the quarterback.
Throw them out in the flat.
There.
Nobody in the flat with him.
It's a great tackle, open field tackle by Stillwell.
Yeah, he just went right on over the top and into the flat, no coverage on him over there.
And I think, that's going to bring up a first down.
So it may not be it's a 1st and 10. It's not 1st and goal yet. But it's going to Murphy could possibly get another first down inside the 2-3 yard line. Going with their wing T set this time to the tight end, over the top.
Good closing.
Yep.
Gain of about, let's see, I'm trying to see here, gain of about 4 or 5.
Right. 2nd and 6, we'll call it, from about the 9 yard line. 2:51 left to play in the first half.
Yeah, 2nd and 6. So Murphy getting ready. Let's see, one of the plays that they're probably going to come back to. They're going to try to get one in the end zone. So I imagine they'll stick with the.
Yeah, they may try this motion and get
him outside.
Get that and in the flat again, just like that right there.
Yep.
And there he is again.
Close. Nope, didn't get in the end zone.
But he's going to pick up a first down, I think.
Yep, 1st and goal now from about the 1 or 2.
Yeah, about the 2 yard line. Yeah, 1st and goal. It's the same play they just ran, running this off on the corner out there and getting him out into the flat in a hurry.
So Maroon Devils are going to spend a timeout. We'll take a quick break and be right back with you before the snap. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. 2:19 left to play in the half. 1st and goal.
Double wing set.
Knocking on the door.
And they may run him out here in the flat on this side this time. Nope.
Isolation.
Isolation
got
stuffed. We stuffed the isolation play there.
Who was that again? I believe it. Yeah, 56 again, Cody. Yeah.
All right.
Bruce Skaggs or Bentley Cody, I think.
Yeah. 2nd down now with 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Murphy's in no hurry.
Yeah, they're going to take their time. They got 15 seconds left to go on the play clock.
See if they stay in the shotgun. Quarterback's going up underneath. They're going to run out of the wing tee. Strictly out of it. Isolation.
Nobody
touchdown.
There. So touchdown Murphy with 1 minute and 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Murphy goes up on Swain 6-0.
6-0. We got a player down on the field. That'll be number 60.
Aiden Smiley.
Aiden Smiley.
He's gonna. Looks like he's trying to get off on his own. as much on his own as he possibly can at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, no, number 50. That's not Smiley. That's number 50. That is Noah Brown.
Is that Noah? I can't tell those jerseys.
If it's 60 or 50.
Yeah, the way those jerseys pull up in the front, it's very difficult to tell.
It's Noah.
So that looks like it may be an ankle injury right here. All right, Murphy will come out and attempt an extra point. They always do their little thing about putting
everybody on one side.
Putting their offensive lineman over on the side, away from the center over there, and they will fake it out of that. But I think the biggest thing is just see if you're going to react to it. Yeah, so that'll be Brown off the sidelines.
So we're running a few players back on the field to try to cover everything. They're going to watch and make sure we've got everything covered and then come over, and that's what Murphy does, because if not, they'll just snap it right over there if you're not covering it.
And they do a very rhythmic count down and then kick it.
Up, and looks like it's good. So 7-0 for the Bulldogs with 37 seconds left to play in the half. We'll take a quick break and be right back with you before kickoff. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 7-0 for the Bulldogs. Minute and 37 seconds left to play in the first half as Murphy is set to kick off. We have Corey Stillwell, looks like Brown, and maybe Sawyer deep back to receive, or Evan Ball. It's going to be fielded by Stillwell, and we know he can move if he gets up in there.
No, come out here where there's too many white shirts.
Yep, I thought there was going to be face mask, but no face mask call on that. So Swain County will take over 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, with a minute and a half left to play in the first half. And we're just, right now we're going to be seeing a new quarterback onto the field. This will be Aiden Kirkland. Right now as they're working on Drew over here just a little bit. Drew Cody trying to get his wheels back under him a little bit. We're going to run out of double twins this time, out of the gun. Murphy's going to stretch their secondary now, up and in. And we're met at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
No gain. Clock continues to run, minute and 20 seconds left to play in the first half.
Bring up second down and about 11. We lost about a yard on the play.
Going to try to get some play calling in here. It's like we're taking our time getting the play call in.
And we got looks like we may be running trips out to into the boundary, to Murphy's boundary.
Probably going to take as much time off the clock as and then
probably take a timeout.
Yeah,
right
Coach
here.
Old will take a timeout here. Try to regroup and get everything together the way they want it.
Yeah, it should do it with 40 seconds. Taking the timeout right here with with 40 seconds left to go in the first half.
And I imagine, the things we're going to have to work on, on defense, nothing tremendous. Again, just it's fundamental football. It's staying where you need to be, staying and understanding what they're running, how they're running it, and don't get caught out of position.
Exactly, and sometimes defensively, this as well as anybody. If you're playing man coverage in the secondary and a receiver's running upfield and you've got him man, and you turn your back, and you have to at times, that you can't see where the football is.
Right.
And if a quarterback, or if they just run you off and they see that you're in man coverage, and they run a sweep, you can't help them on corner defense. You can't be the one coming up to make the tackle. So you have to change some of that stuff in what they're seeing out there. So we'll go with trips.
2nd and 11.
To the right. Quarterback's rolling to the right. He's under pressure. Throws it underneath. I think it hit the ground. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Going to stop the clock with 34 seconds left.
Bringing up 3rd down and about 11. Murphy will stay with their field defense right here. They'll just play a little deeper in the secondary, making sure nobody gets behind them. Playing 2 safeties deep. They'll stretch their linebackers to the outside to help cover inside receivers. One linebacker left into that forefront. Oh, bad snap. We'll fall on the ball right there. And
he'll probably just let it run out.
Yep. And Murphy's taking the timeout right here to try to, because it does bring up 4th down, and Murphy's going to try to
trying to force a punt.
Force us to try to punt the football and have the ball for one more play.
Yeah, that's what they want to be able to do is get the ball back, and of course they're going to hope for a bad snap like we had a minute ago, and so that's what they're going to do. They're going to force Maroon Devils to play again. They're fundamental football.
Yeah. And that's just the way you play the game, especially in a tight ball game like this. With it 7-0, Murphy right now with 30 seconds left to play. So it's 4th and about 14, and we've struggled with that. And I believe they're going to be putting 32 seconds back onto the clock.
So at halftime, the band's going to be doing their senior recognition and will do their full performance just after they recognize their seniors. So you can stay tuned for that.
All right. Swing back to punt. Back there will be Kirkland to punt. Gets one off upfield. It's going to hit the ground and roll. Murphy's going to attempt a sideline return into the boundary. It's going to be knocked out of bounds over here by Jones. Just inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah. So now they've got 21 seconds and one timeout to be able to do something here.
And when there's a flag over here on the field,
probably holding
close to our sideline.
It's either sideline warning or, well, they haven't warned us yet, so they can't really throw a flag. But
right, so he's asking if we want the penalty.
And certainly blindside block.
Okay.
All right. So, certainly back him up from the spot.
Oh, yeah.
15 yards.
Get Watson off the field. He's been out there.
So that's going to bring the ball back to about the 45-yard line. Up Swain.
So I guess it's better than being down there. Better being down there inside the 20-yard line. So, again, I expect him to come out, probably roll the quarterback around, try to get those inside routes.
Yeah.
And just get up the field.
And we got to watch about them running us off on the edge,
wheel
and then
route.
playing on the edge.
Wheel route.
There's the wheel route to the edge. Quarterback, here he comes over the top. Jones in coverage, and the quarterback throws it away. Yeah, see, Jones that time, instead of chasing him to the other side, just settled his feet right here, and when he came back, he had him contained and made him pull it up and throw it.
I made him throw it away. So
yeah.
It brings up 2nd down with 15 seconds left.
You got to have people containing those outside edges. You can't just take off and run it. That's what they want you to do.
Yeah, and open it up for the quarterback to run with nobody over here.
Right. Now Murphy will go twins out to the wide side to back on that same side, pulling the receiver back into the wing. Now he's going to roll wide side. He's looking for that outside cut, and there it is. And that's going to bring up first down, and he's going to run out of bounds. And I don't understand how we ended up with one defender over there against two receivers. I'm a little bit confused about that. But
I think we were playing a little deep there. I mean,
yeah.
I understand you don't want anything to get behind you, but you don't necessarily have to play 20 yards off.
Right. It gives them 8.3 seconds left to try to get one more play, maybe two, off right here, according if they throw the football.
They do have a timeout left, so
yeah.
they can get it in range if they can just get it inside the 10, which is probably what they're going to try to do here.
Yep. Twins out to the wide side. It's going to make it trips again. This could be that wheel route again, Cody. Right there it is. He's underneath, and there he is. He caught it down field goal range. He dropped down at 2.4 seconds left to go. Putting the ball in there where Murphy can try to attempt a field goal. Kicker comes onto the field. Timeout, Murphy.
Yeah, they're going to keep that clock from starting before the snap.
Right. Yeah, they were hustling to get out there, and we were hustling to get set up defensively. So they're going to try to stretch this score to 10-0 here before the half.
And we'll just stay right here with just 2 seconds left to play.
So this will be about a 26-yard field goal, I would think, from where he's going to be placing his tee. If my math's hard for me. Yeah.
I just add 10.
The ball's on the 10-yard line. That's all I can tell you, folks. So there you go.
Ball's on the 10, add 10 for the end zone, and plus about 6 to hold, 5 or 6. So anywhere between 25 and 26 yard field goal. And so we'll come out, and I'm sure we'll be rushing off the edges trying to block it.
Yeah, put some pressure on, make sure the center gets a snap and a good hold. If they mess up any part of it, be there to make a play. Be there to make a play on the holder and the kicker.
So it'll be about a 27, 28-yard field goal.
All right, timeout now. There we go.
Yep.
All right, good. Coach Holt.
Coach Holt's going to try to ice the kicker there a little bit. Make him think about it one more time.
Yeah, and just make him think, because it's a big difference between the two-score game and the one-score game. So,
well, definitely, I know that when they go in at halftime, the Maroon Devils are certainly going to be talking about offense, trying to get something established, trying to get something going, and trying to figure out how to slow this linebacking core.
Yeah, we've not really made a statement on it tonight. We have not offensively. Defensively, at times we have, but we've also we've made enough mistakes in secondary play and linebacker play right there by letting some of these receivers run as wide open as they are, and that can boil down to several different factors. I can't sit up here and tell you what causes that, but somebody better be drawing it up. I can tell you that by halftime. I want to know where all them receivers are coming from, and who they are, and what routes they're running, because it may not be on the film that you've seen during the week anywhere.
So they get ready and kick it.
Almost.
And looks like it's good.
It's good.
Oh, nope, no good. Okay, it must have went.
It went wide left, folks.
Wide left.
It's hard to tell from our angle, but it went wide left. And that's the end of the first half with the score. The Murphy Bulldogs 7, Maroon Devils 0. We'll be back after the halftime show.
They defeated Hayesville, Cherokee, Murphy, Smoky Mountain, Robbinsville, Copper Basin, Andrews, and Franklin by a combined 294 to 80. And in the playoffs, they outscored Cherokee 32 to 6 to be undefeated and the champions of the season. Congratulations, Midgets. Miss Williams Lanning, are we doing seniors first? Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'd like to recognize our senior band members. First is Tommy Dickens. Tommy has been a member of the band program for 7 years, participating in jazz, concert, and marching bands, as well as the Far West Honor Band Clinic. He has placed first chair in the Western North Carolina All-District Band, qualified for the North Carolina All-State Honor Band on clarinet, received a Distinguished Performer Award at the Western North Carolina Solo and Ensemble Competition, and is a member of the Mountain Winds Community Band. He is a drum major for the marching band, and he's escorted tonight by parents Danny and Danny Schuler, Brian and Helena Dickens, grandmothers Mary Ann McCall, Janet Schuler, brothers Lucas and Colton, and cousin Cameron Duff. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Tommy Dickens. Next is Emily Guerrero. Emily has been a member of the band program for 7 years, participating in jazz, concert, Far West Honor Band Clinic, and Western North Carolina Solo and Ensemble. She is escorted tonight by her siblings, her mom, Nakisha, her grandmother, Gloria, and her great-grandmother, Geneva. Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Guerrero. Next up, Madeline Helton. Madeline has been a member of the band program for 7 years, participating in marching, jazz, concert, and marching band, as well as the Far West Honor Band Clinic. She has competed in Western North Carolina Solo and Ensemble Competition on trombone and serves as a brass captain for the marching band. She is escorted tonight by her mom, Nakisha Stepp, and brothers Kipton and Landon. Ladies and gentlemen, Madeline Helton. Next, Caitlin McNorrell. Caitlin has been a member of the band program for 7 years, participating in marching, jazz, and concert bands, the Far West Honor Band, and the Mountain Winds Community Band. She has qualified for the Western North Carolina All-District Band and competed in Western North Carolina Solo and Ensemble. She is currently a drum major for the marching band and is escorted tonight by her family. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin McNorrell. Next, Abraham Palmer. Abraham has been a member of the band program for 7 years, participating in marching, jazz, and concert bands, Western North Carolina Solo and Ensemble, and the Far West Honor Band Clinic. He has placed first chair in the Western North Carolina All-District Band, which qualified him to audition for the North Carolina All-State Honor Band on saxophone. He is escorted tonight by his mom, Angelina, his sister, Arden, and his family. Ladies and gentlemen, Abraham Palmer. Ladies and gentlemen, your retiring senior band members. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the pride of the Smokies, the award-winning marching Maroon Devil Band.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Maroon Devils are set to kick off to the Murphy Bulldogs.
Stevenson kicked down to inside around the 10-yard line, went
Don't let
between
him
the legs
outside,
of the
get there.
defender.
Slip.
Stay on your feet. Stay on your feet.
There you go. Good job.
Yeah.
Good tackle.
Good tackle. Down in about the 11-yard line.
It's a great job. Good kick. Get it down there now.
Good coverage. Let's keep them pinned down here.
Keep them pinned. No big plays. Keep them down there. Keep them on that side of the field and play a little bit of field football here.
Great opportunity right here to 3 and out them. That's our hope, folks.
Yeah.
With score 7-0 still. Beginning of the third quarter, Murphy Bulldogs ahead of the Maroon Devils.
So we have, double wing.
Yeah, up on the edge, into the flat to go again, the flood route coming out of the secondary. Yeah,
They'll get a first down, but a gain of about 8 on the flood route there.
Yeah, they're picking us out here on the edge, running us off, and getting that back into the flat. It's just a long running play.
Yeah,
what
that's
it is.
all it is. It's not a hard pass for the quarterback to make.
No. Wing T set. Wing up to the wide side of the field.
This guard's going to pull.
Yep.
There he goes.
Over to top, isolation look. Pops that one out for a first down, plus some yards. Get the ball out to about the 26.
26, 27, 28. I don't know. I don't know where they're going to spot it at. 28-yard line. So 1st and 10. Only had about 2 to gain there. Was able to get plenty on the isolation. And I imagine they're probably going to stick to some of that. They're sticking to something. They're not having to stretch out primarily probably because of the conditions of the field. And try to get up and in and get upfield as quick as possible.
Double wing set. Double wing, soft on the edge. Yeah, over the top goes the wing back coming over the top.
And it looks like we're going to have to get some help out there. We're going to have to.
Yeah, we got to do something on the edge.
We got to walk somebody up. You got to get somebody on the edge there because we're giving them too much outside leverage on us. You got to make a decision out there.
Yeah, when you're fighting a reach block, he's got way too much room out there. When I say reach block, it's 2 defensive ends, and when he starts trying to stretch.
So they're going to use this wide side, going to go in the wing. It's probably going to come back this way, like the wide side of the field. Fullback trap.
Up in the middle, quick, it's sharp, it's quick and fast. It doesn't take but a thought. It's all in one movement. The quarterback is still mid-step. When he hands that ball off, he's taking one giant step back, but his foot's not even on the ground when he hands that ball off. It happens fast.
And the wing tee is designed to be misdirection, but it's not really misdirection if you're not watching the running back.
If you're not watching the running back in the ball.
Cannot look in the backfield. You've got to watch those linemen. Those linemen are going to tell you where the ball's going. This lineman down here is light on his feet. Coming this way, isolation.
Yeah, just keep running. It's the same basic blocking scheme. It's just they're handing the ball to different players.
So they're marching the football right down the field, first down after first down. So they're already back into Maroon Devil territory on the Swain County 43-yard line, 1st and 10. 9:20 left to play in the third quarter. They're taking their time and chewing up the clock here. Come out, going to be in just double wing
set. They can run all their offense out of this set right here. Motion across. Here comes the guard pulling in front of the running back. Out here to the edge.
It's a good run there.
Chewing up yards on us right here. Picking up 6, 7, 8 yards a clip right now.
Yeah, we've got to walk. We've got to walk them, even if we don't walk them up at the snap. At the snap of the football, some of our outside linebackers have got to be covering some ground. They have got to be coming downhill.
Yeah.
And covering ground. So they're going to be a double wing again.
Tight split over there by the wide receiver.
Got to walk them up. Got to walk them up.
Out on the edge, there he is in the flat, looking for the flat route again, going deep. Seeing nobody back there, had to come out of coverage.
They're going
Yeah, pass interference on the Maroon Devils. He had to leave his feet and dive into his face to break that ball up. Stillwell did, and he'll get called for that.
I will say, though, that's one of the decisions you have to make. It says, look, I may be called for pass interference, but I'm not going to let him score a touchdown right here because he was wide open.
Well, we talked about it before. I used to tell our corners, if you feel like he's running by you, grab him. Don't let him get behind you, whatever you do. You may get away with it, you may not.
But, I'm not sure. I've not seen the quarterback throw much, but that looked like the extent of his arm right there, especially in the conditions that we're in the wet ball conditions. That's about all he's got. So you don't have to worry so much about a real deep ball. You're looking primarily for things underneath.
Wing T set, wing back in motion, isolation. Look,
we got him right there if we'll hang on to him.
Yep, keep him from falling forward. We didn't get the fullback didn't get the block he wanted. So that'll bring up second and about 8. 8 minutes left to play in the third quarter.
Just chewing up the clock is what they're going to try to do here. Beat as much clock as they can. Come back out in their double wing set. Going to split this guy out, and I've noticed that they'll split him out as far as they can and then run the ball over this way.
Direction, just like that right there. They want to get him out of the picture, which they did. So that's going to bring the ball down inside the 5-yard line.
First down again, so first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
Murphy took the ball and drove it right straight down the field. We need a hold up right here on them some way, somehow. 7:30 left to play in the third quarter.
Let's see, they're going to come out in
wide side.
This is where they're going to run a fullback trap or an isolation with their big running back.
That's isolation up and in, touchdown.
Murphy was able to run right down the field in about 8 plays. I don't even know what it was, but it didn't take them long to get back into the end zone.
Yeah.
So 13-0, the Bulldogs over the Maroon Devils with 7:12 left to play in the third quarter. Their first possession after halftime, Murphy establishes the offense, running about 3 different plays, but running them very effectively to get them downhill.
Yeah, and we just don't have an answer for it right now. They're picking us apart, basically, and taking advantage of the fact that we can't stop them on the edge right now. And then when we feel like we can, or they just come right back and run it right down our throat. Extra point is good.
So it'll be 14-0, the Bulldogs over the Maroon Devils. We'll stay right here with us as everybody gets ready as the Maroon Devils get ready to receive the kickoff and try to put something together on offense. We've not been able to establish anything on offense so far this game. So we'll hopefully be able to come out with something a little different, see what we can do, see what we can put together to try to get the ball moving. We got to do something to get the ball moving and take it out of this offensive hands for Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy got to be feeling pretty good about themselves, but simply because they took that and drove it right down the field, punched it in. So we've got a lot to prove right here with this possession right here, just to try to stay in this ball game.
We're probably a man short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we got 11 out there. Okay.
Welcome back, football fans.
I just know that ball was out, and I thought he was back there receiving earlier. So set up for the potential onside kick just to see what they're going to do and make sure they honor it, and they're going to kick it deep. So Murphy lined up to kick. We've got Stillwell and Sawyer back to receive. Going to be taken by Stillwell. They say just get up and in. Yeah. Run up the field.
Yeah, too much east and west that time by Corey. He's going to have to try to start finding him a seam up in.
Yeah, get north and south, because it's not good right now with the field conditions to try to be running east and west. You got to get up the field. You got to plant your foot and just go. So it'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Maroon Devils. Ball on about the 24-yard line, their own 24-yard line, with 7:05 left to play in the third quarter. We have Aiden Kirkland as quarterback right now.
Kirkland in at quarterback. We're going to be running probably out of the double H backs again. Yeah, we are, to the wide side of the field. Snap up in on the, look like the double trap again.
Nothing doing on that. Got about back to the line of scrimmage. So we're going to have to establish something here. We got a man down on the field.
Looks like that may be Sawyer, the ball carrier. Might have got the wind knocked out of him right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of bodies fell on top of him. And if you fall on a football or anything like that, it can knock the wind out of you. So
yeah,
we'll take a quick break as they tend to him, and we'll be right back just before the snap. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 8 for the Maroon Devils. Ball on their own 25, 26-yard line.
6:49 left to play in the third quarter.
We've got Coleman Green as our freshman running back.
Double H backs, one H back in motion. Now we got double sets. Up, pull the ball down. Was trying to run a screen out here.
Yeah.
It's going to be tackled for a loss. We were trying to set up a screen out here into the boundary. And
but that,
Joe, can you hear us? We're off.
Joe, hello.
Joe.
Looks like we
tested.
Joe, can you hear us? Yeah.
Yeah.
You lost us, Joe. Test. Can test. Yeah, looks like we're back now.
Folks, sorry about that.
Technical. Yep. Looked like we had a little technical difficulty there.
I'm still on.
Looks like we're just recapping here. So it's third down currently. We're having technical difficulties. Doesn't sound like that. My dad here, his headset doesn't seem to be working, but we're going to keep going here. It's third down for the Maroon Devils. Third and about 15. 5 minutes and 59 seconds left to play in the third quarter. We've got Aiden Kirkland in as quarterback, freshman quarterback, and then we've got, sophomore quarterback and a freshman running back. So we're down to the there we go. Get upfield. Come on the backside. We got to try to slow that backside down a little bit. Unable to do so. So Coleman Green able to get back to the line of scrimmage for a loss of one. It's going to bring up fourth down for the Maroon Devils. We're going to have to get set to punt. Aiden Kirkland going to be back to punt.
Yeah, it brings up fourth down. Sorry about that, folks. They unplugged me. I think I might have getting ready to say something bad. But.
Yeah.
So it's fourth down. It's fourth and about 15. Maroon Devils set the punt, going nowhere with that drive, folks. Just a lot of mishaps. Good snap.
Decent punt. Get it down. Let it roll. It's going to be picked up. Yep, set your feet.
Yep, reach for him.
Yep, don't reach for him. Get upfield. There you go. Great job of planting your foot and going up. That was Ryan Leatherwood, a sophomore, was able to just made the decision, get upfield, and make a tackle. It's a great job. Everybody's texting me now saying they could hear us the whole time, so we were trying to figure it out.
Well, I'm glad I didn't say anything bad.
I've got 15 text messages. Everybody saying we could hear you. And sorry, folks, but we couldn't hear each other, so it was kind of hard to determine whether or not anybody could hear us. But we're back. Murphy first and 10 after the punt. And they're going to go with that isolation again inside. Good job by Jones stopping the isolation.
Yeah, Trenton Jones out here on the edge. He beat the single block on him right there where they were trying to just single him up and made the tackle right there at the line of scrimmage.
And that's really what you got to do. I mean, because some of these are going to be single blocks, and you just got to be able to beat that original single block.
Yeah.
And once you can beat that, then you can get off on them and make a play. We're back to the original wing T offense. Got a lot of people moving.
Trade them over now. Trade the wing T over. Ball on the buck sweep this time.
Great job defending it. That's how you defend it right there.
And there again, you defend that thing from inside out, and that's exactly what we did.
Yeah, just fill the holes all the way to the sideline and push them right to the edge, and eventually you're going to make a tackle there on the sideline just as we did. Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
So we need this stop right here. Now, again, Murphy likes this wide side of the field. I'm not saying they're going to bring it over here, but back in the day, if I was defending them, here's what I'm defending.
Yeah, I could imagine coming out in twins. Mm-hmm. But they're going to come out, they're going to come out in a tight twins and eventually probably trade. Okay, going to run up.
Quarterback up, going to give it to him over the top, coming to the wide side of the field.
Got it there in the back. Great job. Oh, no, he's going to call a horse collar.
I don't know. I think it may be holding on
I
the
hope
running
it's
back.
holding on the running back and not a horse collar because, I mean, he dove and didn't grab him in the back. On the play there, that was Xavier Byfield, a freshman, number 44.
Yeah, they're looking at it right now. It looks like to me it was going to be a holding call, but I'm not sure.
And we'll see. It probably is. It looks like because they're conferencing there with the coach. See, holding, it's declined, 4th down. So it's going to bring up 4th and about 5. I imagine Murphy's going to punt here. This is not 4-down territory for them near midfield. So punt the football, and listen, they're going to have to do the same thing we've been dealing with all night. You're going to have a good snap and a good punt.
Exactly.
So we've got Green and Stillwell back to receive. And it's one of the things where you put your feet about the 10-yard line. If it's over your head, let it go. If it's got some momentum, if you're going to come up to get it, come up and get it and get upfield.
Good snap back. Punt looks like it's
going out of bounds.
Squeeze over here out of bounds.
About the 15, I guess.
We'll see where they mark it. It's going to be closer out to about the
goes right about to 20. Yeah, 20-yard line. So it's just good as a touchback as Maroon Devils take over 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line and try to establish something on offense here.
Yeah, we still got time. It's just a matter of we got to start putting things together now. We can't wait any longer with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. And Murphy's done a bang-up job of stopping us. And sometimes we've done a bang-up job of stopping ourselves. But right now we're just trying to we got to get something going. Got the H-back down here into the boundary with the tight end. 2 split wideouts. Out of the pistol set this time. The running back behind him.
Backside.
Caught from behind as they come off the edge out here. Reading down the line of scrimmage and make the play.
And that's something that we're going to have to work on is the backside. And
get them cut off some way, somehow.
For those watching at home, the backside is the area that we're not running the ball to. It's where a lot of the blockers may be coming from, and what they're doing is just reading across and coming down the line of scrimmage and tackling us. It's not necessarily from behind. They're just closing so fast. On the backside, so we're going to have to get some backside blocking going.
Yeah, and Murphy plays on defense a weak side, strong side concept. Ball upfield.
And that's
Stillwell.
He
grabbed a hold of Stillwell, and as he started to get beat, it's what I coach do too. But
Stillwell's
Corey's
down
still
here on the
down,
play.
still down on the ground. He reached out as far as he could reach for the football, and. Just right off his fingertips, but he got grabbed from behind there to slow him up.
We're going to take a quick break as they tend to steal well on the football field, and we'll return just before the snap. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be third down.
Third and about 12.
And they're bringing everybody. They're blitzing. Throw it outside and then complete.
Going to be ruled incomplete out there to Stevenson. It'll bring up fourth down.
Bring up fourth down for the Maroon Devils. Will be set to punt again back to Murphy. 2:16 left to play in the third quarter. Stillwell was able to get up. For those who didn't see, he was able to get up on his own power and come over to the sideline here.
Yeah, he looked like he hit his head when he hit the ground there, hit his face.
Yeah, I think
looked like it rattled himself.
Yeah. Scrambled your eggs a little bit, and that happens.
Yep. All right. We're set to punt here. Kirkland back to field to snap. Punt.
Gets it off. Gets it downfield.
About the 40.
Get it. There you go.
About the 43-yard line before it rolled back in.
So Murphy will take over 1st and 10 on the Maroon Devil 43-yard line. And hopefully we'll be able to continue our defensive stand. As in the last series, as a recap for y'all, we were able to have Murphy 3 and out after the first possession that they had on offense. They were able to drive right down the field. But now on the last possession, we were able to get them 3 and out. So hopefully we stick to that.
2 minutes.
To the basics.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Murphy's going to come out with their double wing.
Need to walk this cornerback up on the line of scrimmage a little more because he's going to roll out that way.
Into the flat. Nobody there.
Oh, great job.
The ball's fumbled.
Get on it. Great job.
We got it there.
It looked like Houston Hornbuckle.
Yeah, somebody.
Houston Hornbuckle chasing him down.
Stripped him down of the ball. The ball pops out, and it becomes Maroon Devil football. So we recover on first down as Murphy tries to roll to the wide side of the field and throw the ball up for grabs, and he ended up getting hit from behind and slung and fumbled.
Well, now we have got to put something together. A minute and 59 seconds left. We've got to put together an offensive series here. We've got Caden Sawyer, Byfield as the H-back.
Counter double again, and they're mauling us right there at the line of scrimmage. And linebackers downhill right now.
Yeah, they're
making plays.
They're sending their linebackers on every single play. We've got to be able to do something on that to slow the linebacker core down for Murphy.
Yeah, like I said earlier, they run a strong and weak concept. They're looking for particular formations and plays, and where players are lining up, and you can see them switching positions out there on the defensive line, and their linebackers will be on different sides at different times. Overthrown.
Overthrown, intercepted.
Out here, but intended pass for Stevenson. He's going to be knocked
pushed out of bounds.
Yeah. Murphy picks off the first pass there out to the flat single receiver out there. And
I don't know if it was a missed route. I don't know what happened with the ball flew on him or what. But
yeah.
Interception, Murphy, and they're going to take over on the Swain County 19-yard line.
Minute and 9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So they get the ball back down the field.
And so Murphy gets the ball right back after their turnover, and Swain County had a turnover of their own. So 1st and 10 Murphy, minute and 9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. A ball on the Swain County 19-yard line, come out and
wing tee.
Probably going to run the isolation. Oh, he about fumbled the football. It popped up in the air.
Yeah.
A gain of about 2 or 3 on the play, so bring up 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs. That's the play they've been going to. They've tried the buck sweep or the buck trap a few times, but their isolation has been their bread and butter.
Yeah, that's been a big play for them tonight. That and the fullback trap, and that's the history of their offense.
Double wing, hopefully, walk this guy up on the edge right here.
Motion, quick, trying to get to the outside again.
Oh, had him out there.
We did. We jumped inside the block instead of outside, and then we're going to be a flag on the play over there.
Well, and that would I'll be honest with you. He hit him before he went out of bounds. What people don't realize, and you probably can't see it from home, right there in that spot, there's a drainage ditch.
Right.
And it goes sharply downhill, and Murphy's player ran and fell into the sidelines or fell into the fence and made it look a lot worse than it was. Now, I can't tell if he hit him out of bounds or not, but it looked like contact was made inbounds. But
I'm going to call it a personal foul on us.
It'll be half the distance to the goal.
Puts the ball down to about
5-yard line.
4.
I don't know where
it's at the 3.
Yeah, at the 3, so
Murphy inside the 5-yard line, 32 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
We had that played really well. We just and they're going to go back to the isolation. I know they are. The wing tee, and there it is.
There it is.
Isolation to the inside, got him stopped for a short gain, if any. A gain of about a yard, 2nd and goal on about the 2-yard line.
About the 2.5, 2-yard line. Yeah, isolation's been their go-to play down there, and if that doesn't work, then they'll do something on the edge. But they're going to take this one into the fourth quarter right now. So we'll take a break with them, folks, and we'll come back for this final quarter of the final regular season game this season.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd goal for the Bulldogs at the start of the fourth quarter here. And I imagine they're probably going to go to the fullback trap or the isolation again. Maybe isolation to a different side. I could see the quarterback probably trying to do a rollout here too.
Yep, going to blow this one dead. False start.
That'll be false start on the offense. Back them up 5. So being 2nd and goal from about the 7-yard line now.
Yeah, there's somebody up there on offensive interior jump this time, trying to get that quarterback's rhythm. They were going to run the isolation, run it just one gap wider that time.
Yep, run it one gap wider and to a different side. Just trying to flop sides. Going to get back together and probably run the same play again. As Murphy breaks a huddle, they're going to come out in the double wing this time.
Double wing, single back. Steal all their offense out of it.
Oh.
They're just trying to get on the edge.
Get out there to him and touchdown. Touchdown Bulldogs, right? And you know, we were talking just before the break, you know, Murphy hasn't done anything. If you're going to walk up a cornerback on that side and the wing takes off before the snap, send the corner. You know, just see if you can make a play. You got to do something. Send the cornerback on the wing back side that he's leaving from and see if he can tackle him from behind. Because if you're running down the line of scrimmage, eventually you're going to run back into him.
Yeah, we just took that one on the chin. They just took the ball and put it on us there after the interception.
Yep. So the score is now 20-0. And it's down, and the kick is up and good. So make it 21-0. The Bulldogs over the Maroon Devils, 11:52 left to play in the game. And we'll take a quick break and return just before kickoff. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Murphy set to kick off from their last touchdown, 21-0 with 11:52 left to play in the ball game. And as we were discussing earlier, we have a sophomore quarterback and 2 freshman running backs right now, which they're doing a great job. I mean, it's a tough position to be in as a 14, 15-year-old. And taken there by Mr. Mashburn. He's getting upfield. Hey, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Get upfield and get what you can get.
Get what you can get, north and south right there.
So that's a good return by Mashburn to get the ball out to the 28, 29-yard line of the Maroon Devils.
Yeah, we'll see if we got anything for them offensively here. I mean, it's time to, you know, pull out your bag of tricks or whatever you got left, because when you're losing starting running backs and particular players, and right now we're going to come out with double twins, spread them out a little bit right here, and see if we can't make something happen.
We'll do something a little different here, and a quick pass out to Stevenson.
He's knocked out of bounds there at about the 32-yard line, it looks like.
It's a gain of about 2 or 3, depending. Yeah, gain of about 3 on the quick pass from Kirkland to Stevenson.
Yeah, we got somebody.
2 Murphy players got their no, it's a trying to figure. Oh yeah, linebacker for Murphy. No, it's a big lineman for Murphy. Looks like
he's injured down there, and they're trying to figure out what's going on with him right now. That big interior lineman for Murphy.
I think he may have. He's either exhausted or something like that. He's walking around, but he may have gotten his bell rung a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
it took a shot.
It's as we've said before, this isn't a contact sport. This is a collision sport.
Yeah, there's not much contact to it.
No, it's a part of the game. It's a tragic part of the game a lot of times, but we hope he's okay and wish him well as they ease him over to the sideline on his own power. Good, that's good news. If he can go over on his own power, so that'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Maroon Devils. Ball on their own 32-yard line. As we come back out in the double twins again, they're going to wait. He's still on the field, so I hope he can give it a little bit of time.
Yeah, I don't know what that head official was doing, blowing that thing into play, and he wasn't anywhere close to being off the field yet.
All right, now we blow the ball in play. Double twins. Hayden Kirkland comes back.
Throws it deep upfield. Oh,
A
double.
lot of contact there, but no flag on the play. So it'll bring up third and about 7
Yeah.
for the Maroon Devils after it was a good attempt, try to go downfield.
Yeah, he attempted to hang it up there for Leatherwood, and he corner and the safety pulled him into double coverage right there. Murphy playing with twin safeties back here.
And they're probably going to play a little deep, play a little soft on the coverage there.
Yeah. Now we got trips out to the wide side of the field, single receiver into the boundary.
Going to roll out to there and throw in. Oh, yeah.
Ball was tipped. It looked like it somewhere up through there.
And that may have been why they didn't call pass interference, because he hit him well before the ball got there. But if the ball's tipped, I think that that nullifies pass interference call. So
Ball was intended for Evan Ball.
that'll bring up 4th down. Kirkland back to punt. Let's see if we can at least change ends of the field here.
11:28 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Murphy's got not too deep to receive. They've not.
Looks like we might have moved.
Move. That's going to back us up 5 more yards for the punt. I think when Murphy shifted there a little bit, it caused us to jump off sides. So it'll bring up 4th down again, 4th and 12. Going to punt. Just move us back 5 yards. Again, Murphy's not playing too deep, playing up a little bit. They've not really sent a lot of pressure tonight, so we're probably just going to set up a return. A decent punt, got some hang time.
He's hit right as he catches the ball. The ball pops out.
Now, goodness gracious, he can't call a flag on that. He didn't call a fair catch or nothing like that.
No, he did not.
And if he doesn't call a fair catch and tries to attempt to catch that ball and you hit him simultaneously that the ball gets there, that's not a flag. And so we'll see.
It is not.
We'll see what the head official says here. And I'm still anxious to see who got the football, because I know that the recipient of it did not have the ball, and there's no indication as to who recovered the football. I think Swain County actually recovered the ball.
Yeah, and I don't know what the even discussion would be about unless he never called for a fair catch.
No, and if you don't call for a fair catch, now you can't hit them early. I understand that.
Right.
You can't hit them before the ball gets there, but the impact looked like it was made simultaneously with the ball, and that's okay, to my understanding. I could be wrong, but
Coach Watson trying to plead the case that he can give him room to catch it or something of that nature.
yeah, I know that there used to be the halo rule, whatever, the halo rule. And if I'm not mistaken, I mean, Blake did settle his feet and stand there for just a second, and then right as the ball hit, he hit him. So let's see what they're still trying to figure out. Again, there's been no indication as to who recovered the fumble.
What is this? Yeah. Catch interference. Now, how did he interfere with that? This is where the head man needs to take over and say it can't be.
And they're going to make him re-punt it instead of taking that. They're going to have him punt it again, I believe.
I'm completely lost again. And somebody needs to bring a rule book out and show it to them. And
catch interference usually takes place on a fair
catches, and it's the only, as far as that concerned. If you hit him early, then that's it, catch interference. But he didn't hit him early.
Simultaneous contact is not early. Well, I'm unsure. This official back here is. Okay, I guess he was trying to back the Maroon Devils up some more, so they will punt again. Fourth and a mile here, 4th and 17.
Okay, well,
so we'll punt it
is
again.
what it is.
Gets off a decent punt there as it rolls downfield and out of bounds at about the 50-yard line. So Murphy will take over 1st and 10 on about the 50-yard line. And so it's just a scramble for rules there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and they're a little lost right there on that one, because that was just to me that was good football. And if it happened,
I think we recovered the ball too.
And the whole time, the premise was, when did he hit him? You know.
So Murphy coming out 1st and 10. Original wingback set. I imagine it's probably going to be an isolation or something.
That a fullback trap.
Fullback
There's a fullback trap.
Hit by Houston Hornbuckle there.
Tackled at the line of scrimmage.
So he gets immediately met by Houston there at the line of scrimmage. So no gain for Murphy. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. 10 minutes and 45 seconds left to play.
Staying with the 5-man front. Murphy going to flop the tackle over.
Double wing. See if they'll walk up this cornerback, number 7, walk the ball up. And go outside with
Pulling
it.
the guard
Hold him
onto
out
the
there.
edge. Yeah.
See if. Got to tackle him.
Yeah,
Got to tackle him.
We're not doing a good job of tackling at all, and he's making us look bad.
And that was a flag. That's going to be sideline interference. One of the players from Murphy was plumb out onto the field, and the official ran into him. So that's going to nullify that and bring it back, I believe.
No, they're going to do something here. No.
I mean, there is a flag down.
Sideline warning. He's been out there all night.
And they're going to warn him, I guess, because.
Yeah, so that play stands. Okay.
So 1st and 10. I thought he scored on that, but it's going to be 1st and 10.
And with the ball resting on about the 13-yard line of the Maroon Devils.
And Murphy will take over, and not take over. They're just going to get the ball way down the field. A gain of a lot there, gain of about 40 on the play.
Double wings, and it to him again over the top. We ran upfield way.
And touchdown again. So touchdown again for the Bulldogs. Going to bring the score to 27-0 over the Maroon Devils, as they're having their way in the second half with the Maroon Devil defense. Going to bring out and set up the point after attempt as Murphy tries to get all their players on the field.
Well,
so 9:46 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the extra point is up and good. Brings the score to 28-0. Bulldogs over the Maroon Devils. 9:46 left to go in the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break and return just before the kickoff. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the Bulldogs are set to kick off to the Maroon Devils, 28-0 here in the fourth quarter. Deep kick going to be taken by Sawyer. See if he gets upfield. He's got to just stick it and get upfield. Good job getting upfield. Gets out to about the 30-yard line, so it'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Maroon Devils at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, with 9:39 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Try to see if we can't put something together. We're going to go put some new jerseys in there.
Yeah, I mean it's that time right now. We got to get some kind of cohesion going right here because we got injuries and we're just struggling. Not making excuses. That's just exactly the way it is.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what's happening. We've got injuries.
Murphy's had their way with us and just continues to do so.
So motion
with the H back, quick pitch out to the edge. And
linebacker again, the linebacking core for Murphy, just able to have their way with our offensive linemen. And it'll bring up second and about 12 for the Maroon Devils. 9:15 left to play. As we try to get something put together here on offense, have been unable to do so.
We struggled all night long offensively, and of course, the lack of points shows it. We've got a little bit of confusion here on. Yeah, there we go with H back tight end into the boundary. H back in motion.
That's going to be legal procedure.
False start on Swain.
Back us up to bring us about second and 17.
Yeah, it seems like we've been in the hole all night long, too.
Yeah, we've been trying to fight out of our own end zone the whole night long, it feels like. Never been able to establish anything. We've had, a couple of big plays, but aside from that, can't get in a rhythm.
No.
And it's hard once you get in a rhythm. Can't get in a rhythm on offense. It's hard to establish anything. So, got a handoff to the inside. Gain of just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So bring up third and 17.
Yeah, Murphy's running a lot of good stunts up front, up there with those 4 down linemen, and using those linebackers to run in the alleys. And they do a good job of it, and they take a lot of your offense away from you by the movement that they get on the snap of the football.
Yeah.
Because they line up in one place, and they don't stay there long once that ball is snapped.
And here let's see, linebackers coming downhill again, spying the quarterback, up and over. Oh, had a man open, had Stevenson open there in the flat, overthrown, brings up 4th down, and bring out another punt. Again, it's really hard to mesh, and I know it's hard to mesh when you've got injuries, you've got a new quarterback, you've got new running backs, you've got young quarterbacks and running backs. And it's hard because it's not something that you practice with all week, and it's really hard to get something established.
Yeah, and it takes a toll on your team, and when you got injuries like we've got right now, it really it adds up in a hurry. Punts hit out here to about
the 45.
About the 45-yard line, and it'll go out of bounds right there. Murphy will take over the ball in Swain territory at the 45 with 7:43 left to play. And
I imagine they're just going to come out and they're going to probably not air the ball out much, going to just try to run the ball, run the clock. There's a flag down. I didn't see that over there on the side.
No, I didn't either. It's over there at the 4th down marker on the other side of the field.
There's a flag on the play.
Don't really know what that discussion's about out there either.
Let's see, we're fixing to find out here. He's going to talk to Coach Holt, so it must be against Murphy.
Yeah,
or maybe not. I'm unsure here.
Illegal.
Yeah, legal participation against Murphy. I guess are they going to? I guess
Let's go and bring it up.
Bring it up 5 yards, and they're going to punt again. Okay. I was just trying to figure out exactly what the play was going to be here. So bring it up 5 yards, and we're going to punt it again. There we go. A little miscalculation on how many yards was 5 yards there.
Yeah, it's 4th and 12. We're setting to punt. Good snap. Better
Good punt.
upfield.
Good line drive downfield.
Yep.
And it'll get down to about the Murphy 37-yard line. So, well, there's another flag down. So let's see what this one is.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to see. That's right in the middle of the field. That could be a holding or a blindside block. Again, they're going to back it up.
Got to back Murphy up.
Yeah, and it's going to back up from not a spot. It's blocking the back on Murphy. So that'll back him up 10 more yards.
7:34 left to play in the 4th quarter. 28-0 Bulldogs.
And they will take over 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line. Like I said, I fully anticipate Murphy to just run what they've been running. They're just going to keep the ball on the ground, try to chew up as much clock as they possibly can. So taking their time. Well, the ball has been blown into play, and we've got a Murphy player standing on across the line of scrimmage.
That's their quarterback, and I'm not real sure what's going on over there on the Murphy sidelines right now.
They need a player, I guess. They're trying to get somebody substituted in, but they're not going to have time to get a playoff, so they're going to call a timeout. We'll take a quick break and return in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 28-0 Bulldogs over the Maroon Devils. 7:34 left to go in the ball game as Murphy comes out 1st and 10. Going to come out in the
wing T.
Going to
stay with their traditional offense.
Isolation. Yeah. Tackled there immediately by Houston Hornbuckle. He's been a bear for him all night. He's been able to read that play and get there.
Yeah, he's fine. It's fine to come to him, and they're. What we're doing up front right there is using him as a nose man. That means he's going to be played from A-gap to A-gap on either side of the center, and he's just he's found his way right there.
Yeah, he's found a way to be a problem for him. So lineup going to bring up 2nd and 12 for Murphy.
Staying with their traditional wing T formation,
coming
same play.
Again. Great job, and there's Hornbuckle again.
Yeah, a little bit of that buck sweep look, buck trap look.
And that's just what you got to do. I mean, I know Murphy's got a lot of new jerseys in there. They've got probably a lot of their younger guys in there trying to get them some reps here with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Taking their time.
Oh, yeah, they're going to take as much time as they can off the clock. Get up here and probably run, I would imagine, a buck sweep or an isolation again.
Yep, or the fullback trap.
Fullback trap.
Yep.
Across the face, gets out to Jones, and Jones makes a big play.
And there comes a flag in on the play. He's going to call a face mask over there.
That's going to give him a 1st down.
Yeah. He didn't get him by the face mask. He hit him around the shoulder pads.
Yeah, he hit him around the shoulder pads and wrapped him up, and Jones is just so much bigger than he is.
Right.
that when he wrapped him up, that they were going to call a face mask for, I guess, tackling too high. Is that the?
I guess so. Who knows with this outfit?
Tackled him too high. So
yeah.
Bring a first down for the Bulldogs. So they'll get a first down at no earned.
No, I don't even think they wanted the first down, but they got it. Yeah.
Yeah, they did, and they probably want the clock to continue to run,
right.
But they got a first down, so the clock is going to continue to run now. Under 6 minutes left to play in the ball game. Again, they're going to take their time. They got 27 seconds left on the play clock, and they're going to let it run down as much as they possibly can before they snap the football. As they come out, going to come out in their standard wing tee offense. Probably run isolation or just the buck sweep.
Yeah, and he pops it out there on the edge, picks up about 8.
Picks up about 8, and you can see the difference in how we were able to stop that consistently just a few moments ago. But again, one missed assignment turns into 8 yards just that fast.
That quick.
So second down and about 2.5 for the Bulldogs. As we learned before the game, I don't believe that the playoff assignments will be out until Monday or Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday we'll learn, the playoff assignments and who's going to be playing where. So line up, second down, moving, going to be an isolation on the backside there, and no gain. So that's going to bring up third down and about 3, no gain.
Just run however much you need, Miss Donna. I'll holler at you.
So they're going to keep the clock running. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the ball game. 25 seconds left, or 25 seconds on the play clock. They're going to, I'm sure, run it down to a little under 10 seconds, run up there, and then run a play.
Yeah, just trying to burn the clock off as much as they can, and without getting a penalty.
Get up there and
keep the ball on the ground and make the clock run. Wing T formation. You see both guards pulling there. Fullback trap. He's going to pick up a first down.
Pick up a first down. Going to stop the clock momentarily for them to be able to move the chains for the first down. And then they'll keep the clock rolling now. 3 minutes, under 4 minutes left to play in the ball game. And it's tough. It's a deflating thing for the Maroon Devils, especially the last game of the season.
Yeah, and it's Murphy.
and it's Murphy. I mean, it doesn't matter at what point you play Murphy in the season. This is certainly not the outcome that you look for or hope for.
No.
At least having some kind of contest with them, and we're just unable to have that. So we got the isolation. On the outside, he's able to break it open into the open field, gets down to about the 25-yard line.
Yep. And
just missed tackles.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been able to defend that at the line of scrimmage, and got some new faces out there. And they're just look like you said earlier, they're not looking for a hole to open up. They're just looking for that small seam, and they jump in it.
Just a tiny gap. Like I said, they'll even turn sideways to squeeze through that thing, because all they're trying to do is get to that second level.
Well, if you'll notice, too, their offensive linemen, their splits are real tight, and that keeps everything condensed down for them. They don't want to have to go far to get to where they want to go.
Tight splits for Murphy. Lined up.
Same play,
isolation. Coming up, great stop there. On that is 37 from the Maroon Devils. Had to see what it is. That is Little John. Malachi Little John, a freshman, moving up, middle, playing linebacker there. Was able to read and fill into that gap and make a tackle for no gain. So it brings up 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. 2:14 left to play in the game. They come out again in the standard wingback set. Imagine they're going to try to run a buck sweep this way or an isolation. Fullback trap inside, stopped for a short gain. On the tackle there was Jones. Still in there doing work, even though you're down. He's still in there doing work, doing what you got to do. There's little things that you can do. You can hone things. You can understand, even though the game's a bit out of reach now for the Maroon Devils. You can still work on a few things on reading, technique, and anything like that. So that's what they're going to try to do here.
Well, you're working on yourself now.
Yeah. Digging deep, working on your heart, working on your mind. Oh, great job.
There again, Jones. This time when they went to try to block down, he stepped right in between them.
Yep.
And ended up in the backfield with them.
Again, that's the thing to learn. Is like, okay, that's what I got to do. And they down block like that, I come right down with them. And when I come right down with them, if they don't get that trap block on me in time, I'm going to hit the running back right in the teeth. And that's exactly what he did. Brings up 4th down. They're going to have to snap the ball here. The clock will stop on a change of possession.
Yeah, they're going to pull it all the way down as far as they can. Play clock is at 7.
And the coach is going to call a timeout. Watson's going to call a timeout here, I'm sure, as they get down.
At 40 seconds.
So Murphy calls a timeout with 40 seconds left. We'll stay right here. There's no sense in going anywhere. We'll talk a little bit about, like I said before, the playoff brackets and where you're playing, who you're playing, and all that's not going to come out till Sunday, so we won't be able to tell anybody anything or release anything, or the North Carolina High School Athletic Association will not release anything until Sunday. So we're not really going to be knowing a whole lot about teams or anything like that until Monday morning.
Yeah, we won't know anything about first round matchups or anything yet.
Nothing yet. I imagine and hope that the Maroon Devils will get a couple of home games out of it.
We hope so.
Hope so. I have no idea with this new split division. I wish I could project. Usually we have a good idea of what we can do, but with the split divisions and split conferences and RPIs and how they rate each team, it's going to be hard to determine. So and
there's so many of them throughout the state, that are in the same situation the Smoky Mountain Conference is. Because of the classifications, they've had to split these conferences up. The 1A, 2A, 3A, and 4A, and so on and so forth. But let you stay in your conference because that's who's nearby. That's who you can play.
Right. So we'll know a little bit more on Monday morning.
Yeah. All right.
Murphy comes up, 4th down.
In their wing tee set. Give it to the wing back, stretching it out to the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to stop the clock. It was a hold, so that'll. I'm sure that we'll decline that penalty as he didn't get the first down, and Maroon Devils will take over 1st and 10 with 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. Just try to.
Yep.
1st and 10. Get out there, run a couple of plays, and make sure you get everybody as healthy as you possibly can before the first round of the playoffs. That's what we got to do. We've got a lot of players out right now. As we've got 2 running backs out. Quarterback down. And I haven't gotten any update on Drew Cody. I'm not sure what the injury was for him, but we'll hope he's going to be okay. As a rollout, we've got Lossy out here in the flat. Just stay in bounds. And he does.
He's trying
Great
his best.
job. Just keep going.
He's trying to get
Great job.
Positive yards out of it. They're going to stop the clock there with 22 seconds left to play.
Good effort by Lossy.
Yeah, he caught the ball and got upfield.
Wasn't going to go down easy.
No.
It's a great job. He's a junior, so we'll be able to keep and continue to play with him, and that's good.
All right, into the flat again's Lossy. So pretty much the same play. He's out of bounds.
I know they're playing soft, but the biggest plays for the Maroon Devils so far.
Yeah, positive yards. With 7.3 seconds left to play in the game.
And little things you can learn. Get some confidence in your quarterback. If he's going to be the quarterback that we play with in the first round of the playoffs, give him a little bit of confidence here.
Yep. Double twins this time. We're going to roll to the wide side of the field, flare it out there to Green, off his fingertips. 3 seconds left to play in the game.
Stops the clock, and we'll get one more play off as the Maroon Devils trail 28-0. Bulldogs likely come away with this one, and we'll just get ready for the first round.
That's all we can do. We'll see how all that washes down.
Maroon Devils get ready for the snap. 2nd and 10. Got one more chance. Going to throw it up to the end zone.
Up for Stevenson.
And that'll do it.
Ball game.
Swain County falls to the Bulldogs of Murphy, 28-0. I'm not sure if we'll be able to post anything or not, but you'll probably be able to see it on Max Preps or go to the North Carolina High School Athletics Association and look at the bracketing that will show probably sometime Sunday or Monday morning who the Maroon Devils will have in the first round of the playoffs. Thank you so much for tuning in, and maybe if we have some home games or something like that, we'll be able to be here again.
We'll be doing it again, hopefully so, Cody. It's been a heck of a season. Been up and down for the most part. Injuries have played a big part. But at the same time, there's been times we've shown brilliance. We have.
And it still exists. We can still put something together, and hopefully we can get all that together before the playoffs start.
Exactly.
So thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
Finally in here tonight from
Become a member of MDN Live. For the low price of $5.99 per month, you will have access to all live broadcasts of Maroon Devil athletics. All proceeds from this subscription service will go directly towards Swain Athletics to help offset the growing cost of providing multiple sporting opportunities for our student athletes. The monthly subscription is only $5.99 per month, giving members access to all live broadcasts within the month. This membership will have an option for automatic renewal, which can be canceled at any time. Our hope is that patrons will let their monthly subscriptions continue throughout the year, providing Swain High School athletics with a greatly needed source of funding year-round and give you access to all the great sports action throughout the year. So for less than the cost of a kid's meal at your favorite fast food joint, you'll be providing critical support to our student athletes each month while enjoying countless hours of Swain County Athletics Live. It's truly a win-win situation. Become a member today and do your part to help keep Swain County Athletics the best it can be.